Hello, hello. We are live. Welcome. Gotta get the sim turned on. We're going square tonight. Because why not, right? Gotta give each of these a run for their money. Start this one up. Is my audio going through? Switching things up a bit, so. Good afternoon. Evening, afternoon. Who knows anymore, right? That's what I do, and gotta flex. All right, Bryce. Oh, champion. Oh, champion. I think I understand why you're calling me that. I wouldn't have already looked to see how you played, but I must have snipped you, huh? Let's I better go check it out. Do a little flexing for Ant. You know, Bryce was runner up last week, but oh, valiant effort, Bryce. Valiant effort. Let's check the card. Where'd you struggle at? That's a solid round, man. You had a couple bogeys. Get rid of those bogeys, we were tied. Jonathan, hey, 6.5 feet behind the ball. 7 feet of flight for the MLM2 Pro. Should I look at the square or the opt? That's pretty tight, Jonathan. I would say I'm about as tight as you get on space. Let's transition over here. Gosh, that chat does not look like I wanted it to. What do you think of the chat being there? I wanted to try to get it on screen. Honest opinion, just say it sucks. It's the first time I've seen it, so. Jonathan, I'm going to respond to you while I got this full scene here quick. So, I have from ball to screen 10 feet, which you need, like, what do they say, 8 feet for the Rapsodo? But my hitting box for the Rapsodo is from 6.5 to 8.5, and then from that 8.5 to screen, I have about 9.5 feet. So I think I barely have enough, and I have mine mounted against the wall. With your screen being a foot off the wall, you're gonna lose another foot. I think you're gonna want to look at something more an optical unit, honestly. Hard to read, yeah. That's what I haven't seen it because like you have to add it in with a bunch of code, and I'm not a code kind of guy, so when I added it in, I didn't know what it would look like. So until you guys said something, I couldn't see it. So I don't know if I like it. I might just remove it for tonight and we'll try again later. But that was the first time I saw it. I was hoping I could get the chat up on the screen just because when you watch it full screen in replay, like in VOD, like when you rewatch it, you can't watch full screen and see the chat at the same time. I thought that might be nice, but yeah, I'd look for something optical probably. It's a good question, Jonathan. Can I adjust the background? Yeah, I could make the background solid. Then I don't know if it takes anything out of the stream. It probably doesn't. The problem is I'm gonna have, like, for me to redo it right now. Jonathan, wow, man, thank you. Is the chat on right now? I added a super thing, so it should make you giant. I can't see it, but Thank you for that. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. I really do. Thank you. Jonathan with the super chat. So that should hang at the top of the chat for a while. I don't know if it goes away. It might stay there all night. I might leave that. Yeah, the text is white. You don't mind? I'm easy, please. Then I can have the chat bar down on my phone. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I don't think Ant's going to be able to see it tonight. But you view in the bottom left anyway. Jonathan, thank you. Man, thank you so much. Can't say that I appreciate that enough, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, I'm going to play with the square tonight, so you'll get a good look at the square. I don't know if you guys saw this new challenge that went out. Is my camera flipped? Let's see here. It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's flipped again. Why is it doing that? Transform, horizontal, flip horizontally. There, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I've got to fix that. Oh, and then that went away. I want that back. Struggle with setup sometimes, just simple setup. Okay. All right, have you guys seen this course that's been updated? We're gonna jump. I'm jump onto the. We'll get to playing now. Hitting some balls. I'm gonna play the par 3 tour tonight. I think that'll be fun. So it looks like I'm a lefty, Smeebox. I think you can flip the whole scene, and I could do that. I could do that. Gosh, I don't like that gray background either. I wish I knew programming, because you have to go in and like change it. But it's gonna stick that way for now. Bad background color choice. I thought I changed it, but I think it only changed for me. So if I type hello, what's the background when I do it? Completely readable. God. Oh, maybe I should see if I can make it blue, huh? I think that's way better, isn't it? The blue? Anybody think? What do you guys think before we move on from this? Chat, YouTube. It's like a. I wish I could. Can I show you guys this? Let's see here. Watch this. So there's like a website that makes the chat plugin for OBS, and if you can see in this mini thing down at the bottom, there's a bunch of code. Right here is a background color for something. Live messages. What's 00255? That's an important message. It's not going to be easy for me to figure this out is the problem. I need somebody that knows how to code. $2555 would be black. Yeah, but where is it? So background color is here. This is the black. Oh, 0000. So there's 4 zeros. Who knows how to do this? What if we go? I think the last one is the percent of opacity, right? So what if we go 0.00255? That's blue, isn't it? And then for opacity, what if we did 61%, 0.61? Okay. Oh no. Did I break it? Did I break it? Did that work? Did that work? I don't know if it worked. It's got gray over top of it, people. We got gray over the top. Full screen projector to my left so I can see it. Change to 000. Gray would be like that. Test. Testing live. You guys are the best. You guys help me do this shit. This stuff. Oh, it's light blue now. I think it's because there's like your guys' are gray. I wanted it to be. That's better. That's better. We agree it's better at least. That's good. So what if I did 80? Does anybody know what 204, 204, 204 is? What color is that? Is that gray? It's light gray. Okay, that's the one I gotta change then. So 00255. This is a computer programming stream now for about 5 minutes. We're gonna hit OK and cross our fingers. Is that better? Is that good enough? Or should I make it more or less transparent? Final vote and we're going to play. Yes? No? Maybe? What do you think? Good? Leave it? That's pretty good. We got pretty good on the chat. We got pretty good. All good. Okay. It's darker blue and it's see-through. Okay. All right. You convinced me. One final try here. We're going to go to... kind of want it to be see-through. A little bit. What if we did 85% opacity? There we go. Can we try that? If you guys find a better blue on the hue thing, I'll type it in. But we'll go with that for now. We'll go with that. All right, let's go play some golf. All right, we got square. I don't know if we're actually hooked up or not yet. I think we are. Connected to Bluetooth. And are we connected to GSPro? It says we are. Yeah, looks like we're good. Looks good either way. Man, you're kind. You're kind. Where's Jonathan's super though? The super chat is supposed to stay in there. Let's see if I can see. And thank you, Jonathan, for that. You are too kind. Yeah, it must go away after a certain amount of time. I guess those little timers run out on them. That's probably what happened. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. So square golf. We're back to square because Ant wanted me to do it. So here we are. He insisted that we use the square tonight. So just need to get my mouse on this other PC on the right screen. That will do. So did Square have a new update? They did have a new update, actually. Okay, I gotta catch up a little bit. Darker blue, it's less see-through, looks good. Okay, good. I haven't pulled the trigger yet, Ant. I need to. Like, that's a tomorrow project for sure. Gotta do that. Otherwise, I don't know that Santa will get here on time. What do I use for the border of your screen? Well, cold turbs, I used what a lot of people have done. I used, I wish I had an extra piece of it, but I used it's the triangle gutter guard. Like from Home Depot, it's like a, what do you call it? It's like it's almost, I don't know, it's a porous black triangle. You've probably seen it. They come in like 3 or 4 foot pieces. And then I ran zip ties through the actual gutter guard. It's kind of like a mesh material. And I poked the zip ties through it on the back side of them. And then I zip tied them around my bungees. So it's kind of like attached to my bungees and the screen itself. I'm not super satisfied with the bottom of the screen. I would like to do something different there because it moves with the screen. So if I hit like a low screamer, I've had one bounce back before. I did put pool noodles back there thanks to somebody in the chat. But yeah, right now I would like to improve that. What did everybody else use? Anybody else have a good idea for what to use for borders? I like it for the sides and tops. It still looks brand new. It's just the bottom one. I say a lot of people, I hit worm burners or I blade them. If I blade it low, you know, it goes right into it. It takes a lot of damage in the middle center on the low part. Velcroing it to the ground, yeah. Saw some there that worked pretty good. Yeah, no, a lot of people actually have used it. You can find videos of people using it. The gutter guard is actually, I think it's pretty cool stuff. Like, it looks clean. And I just got it at Home Depot. I gotta get a glove. I don't know where my stuff's at. Some people have like tied the gutter guard like around the front of it. I don't really like how that looks, but you built yours out of wood. Realize now that isn't done a lot. You want something you're not going to get a lot of bounce back on, you know. You're about to use the same material as pool noodles. I think pool noodles would work. It'd be, I think some guys are using like a wood back and then they're getting, I gotta turn that sound off. They're getting they're wrapping like the vinyl around it and having some success that way. Did the square just have a new update? Yeah, 3 wood low, that happens for sure. Built yours, my dad hit 3 wood low, EMT pipe border. Set one flying across the room. Cold turbs, I've got a dent on this back door, and this back door has glass on it. Man, if it would have hit, it came off the bottom and came back. If it would have hit the glass, it would have shattered. It came back at like 100 miles an hour. The problem with me is behind my screen is I have like the concrete ledge, that the foundation, you see it on the inside of your garage a lot of times. So you have that concrete block foundation, then you got the wood. Well, there's like a little ledge there. I covered that with like trim pieces, but it's hard as a rock. So the bottom, I don't have any steel at all. I just have like concrete wall. So I kind of covered it underneath. But I just never knew what to run on that bottom. So I ran the gutter guard down there. Have you guys seen this new golf course? It looks like I don't have enough club. This is a hole-in-one over the Carl's Place building. I saw they announced that they put this out. I've just opened up. That was the first shot I've hit. Good promo for them. I saw they started, I'm not affiliated with them at all, but I saw they started designing courses, and so. Square just having a new update. I don't know if it changed anything, Jaybird, with how it calculates. They updated some of their software and it said bug fixes, so it might have. This is the first I've played with it. Feel like I'm gonna have to club up tonight. I don't think I ever get the speed that I feel like I'm a little low on club head speed. EMT works good. Pool noodles tear easy. Steel frame, so something soft. Yeah, you definitely got to get something. I see like on the expensive enclosures, guys have used like black carpet, and then on the back sides of it, Velcro, and they Velcro to the screen and then to the wall, and it just makes like an angled piece that when it hits, it's kind of dead into it because it's Velcroed to both places, and it's just there's kind of nothing behind it. So I was in somebody's sim enclosure, and that's how they had it. They had like Velcroed, you know, black high traffic carpet in strips. The whole room is a cinder block. The foam board, yeah. Cinder block just covered it with. Yeah, I have cold turbs. I have foam board, and then I have tile over it, and then the putting turf. None of it's even glued down. It's just all laying on top of it, one another. Feel a little tight off the roof. I think you could go off the roof and make a hole-in-one on this one. They don't poker. Nice screen name, by the way. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting as much ball speed with these. I have never felt that I get the same ball speed. I feel like it's a couple miles an hour less. Carl's Place put off a few courses over the last couple of years. Yeah, they've made Wisconsin one. They did the pedals, that course, which is that Stevens Point. What is that? That's Century World. That's a cool course. I will. I'll move up to the roof because I have no faith in me making it from this far after watching the Bryson DeChambeau one. Stu's here, so it's exactly what I was thinking, Stu. You can start the party now. What putting turf I'm using? I've got Money Putt, Grass Tech's Money Putt. There was a good shot. So this is a stance mat for the SigPro Softy, and once upon a time I just had the stance mat. That's all I had in the room, and then I kind of built everything around it. But the joints were going bad on the mat that I had prior, so I went with the SigPro Softy. Where's local cold turbs? What area of the country, or what country? Tom, hey, how's it going, man? There's a lot of good conversations. A lot of good. Appreciate you coming by, man. Yeah, I've got SigPro Softy hitting strip. Somebody found online, I saw it on the Rapsodo group. They found the SigPro Softy on Amazon under like a different name. It looks like the same hitting strip. It's like $100 less. I'm tempted to get one just to see what it's like, you know? Yeah, I think it's called like, Ohio and West Virginia. Oh, right on. I've never played golf. I've never really been over there. I'm sure the golf is great. K-Dubs, yeah, hey, thanks, man. Appreciate the comment. I'm glad they helped. Looks like another 1 a.m. night challenge. Stu, I'm not going to keep this one up. I was just warming up, and I thought this was a cool thing they did. Oh, there we go. We had that happen last night. Carl's Place divot strip? I don't know. I'd have to look at the thickness of it. Honestly, I don't even know what it is, Stu. Thickness-wise. That could go in. We could be done. Carl's Place is a lot thinner. Yeah, it is. It's like it's not as thick. Not 2.5. I think is what we would need. There must be another hole on this golf course. Can I go to it? Should be able to. Hole 2. There we go. Let's see your control. Now the chat's always on top, so that helps. Your good things about their foam strip. Which way did you lay the padding on the bottom of the screen? The triangles on the bottom of the screen. I actually used a grinder because I couldn't figure out a good way to cut them. So I used a grinder with a cutting wheel, and it cut through that foam like butter, and I trimmed it to the right height because I only had like 2 inches to cover on the bottom. So, and on the sides, I actually went with the wider way. And then, so I think it's like 6 inches wide by 4. So the 6 inches is on the side. But the bottom, I trimmed it to fit so it wouldn't cut off any of my white screen, because the smallest side is 4 inches and I needed it to be 2. So I basically ended up cutting the bottom off. I feel like finishing the border of the screen was the most, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's a super important detail, but it was the hardest to find information about. And because we all, oh, you can make it in the trash can. Because we all, you know, assemble our frames differently. Some of us build them, some of us buy the EMT. There's no like uniform way to do it. And then when you go look online, they sell those paddings, but it's like I don't know. I feel like it was a couple $100 per side of your screen, per edge. So it just seems outrageous. You know, you pay as much as a screen to put a border on it. Oh, what do we got to hit it? 50? We'll hit a couple more. Can we make it in the dumpster even? That's a little easier challenge. What was that, 61? That's 52, that's might be 63. So we need a raw number of like 55. That's raw 71. I do feel like the update from the square made a big difference. Stu, how long is this going to take me just to make it in the dumpster? I thought I finally had it. Over under, anybody? Was it 5 more shots? What? Was that in? Leveled your flooring back up, upgraded from the OG Skies track, the BLP. That's awesome. And you're playing real, yeah, BLP is awesome. 58's the right ball speed. Thank you, Stu. You're supposed to predict how many shots. That's nuked compared to the last one. Can you putt with the square? Yeah, you can. You can putt right in GSPro with the same white ball. $13. So okay, then after 13 shots, I'm quitting. So we'll count them down. 13. I'm not gonna do this all night. Oh, it'll bounce through it. It looks like. There's 1. Oh man. 2. I think I got it in 3. No? Oh, I spoke too soon. It's right there. 4. How many is that? 5? Stu, I thought I'm not even gonna get it in 13. You're gonna make me depressed. Is that 8? How many is this? We need to count in the chat. Stu's got to be tallying. can't hit one straight. All right. 360s from Carl's on sale for 90. A pair of 4 for 99 bucks. Ah, I should have done that. What is this the last shot? This is more than 7. I think I'm on like, anybody else got if this feels like either the last one or one more. And it's offline too, so there's no way. I have the yardage though. All right, we'll call this the last one, Stu, because I didn't keep track. This will be 13. Online, but not enough. Another day. Another day. Cool little course though. Not bad. Let's see here. Okay. Transition. So let's see here. We'll go out of this. We'll go into. I'm not going to warm up driver. We're playing par 3, so I'm just going to hit, I don't know, 15 shots with the 8-iron probably. And then we'll go play the par 3 event. Anybody play the par 3 event this week? Let's go there. Dynamic holes, random, between, let's call it 139 and 158. We'll go there. And telling you to sleep. He probably can't read the chat. He's probably mad at me. I hope not. Can you post? Square feeling better gameway wise? It is, yeah. Maxwell, this is in the garage of the house, and thank you very much. It's super enjoyable, hard to want to leave. If you go to last night's stream, Maxwell, the live from last night, I put chapters on them. I try to put chapters on the streams the next day because occasionally there'll be a topic in there that's, you know, kind of cool. But they're in the last night's stream at the very end. Someone asked about this room and the layout. I have a 3D model of it, and I did show it last night. So briefly. So there's a couple minutes at the very end, and if you look at the bookmarks, you'll find it from yesterday, where you can actually you can kind of see what my garage looks like and how this room's laid out. It's a SketchUp like 3D drawing. Playing the par 3 tomorrow night. Awesome. Yeah, you'll get a look tonight. I don't think I've ever played it. I did download it before the stream. This wasn't always. I do have a short with my YouTube short with my kid in it that shows what we first started with. It was a mat on the floor and a pop-up hitting net. So we had a mat right here, and we had a pop-up hitting net, and then just a bunch of garage junk back here. So a year and a half ago, this wasn't it. Do I run OBS on my gaming PC? I run it on my gaming PC, yeah. And I stream off the gaming PC. My PC is pretty robust, I would say. Haha, Stu. And I don't know how he feels about the double chat. I'm worried about it. Derby, how's it going? Hello, hello. Smeevox, what other games do you play? Fortnite, Call of Duty, TGC 2019. You can find me in the streets. This was the PC was like originally a COVID PC. Like during COVID, I was like, I'm gonna build a good PC, and so I built one. The components of my PC are in the chat. They're aging a little bit, but it's a pretty good graphics card and a pretty nice setup. Oh, I keep doing that. Bryce, I've been working on standing closer to the ball because I like to stand far away, and I'm super shallow. And between last night and tonight, that's probably the 5th hosel. I'm trying to stand closer to the ball. I'm just loosening up, Bryce. I'm not going for targets right now. You have a screen on the sidewall, some EMT curtains, but I have to move that each time. Yeah, I have a screen kind of like that. This screen's mounted off EMT, or this one, which I can block the computer because I've told this story before, but the very first day I had this setup, I was sitting at the chair over here, my son was hitting and he shattered the center screen on my monitors. He looked at me and he was all scared and I was like, dude, it's not your fault. Don't worry about that. Like if I'm gonna have this here with no protection, that's my own fault. But so when people come over, I usually put this up so nobody has to leave feeling bad about themselves. When I have people come play, I'll usually pull that back. Double chat more for me. No, Stu, and if I'm actually trying to figure this out for you all, but when you watch the stream back, there is no chat. You can't watch it full screen without. Somebody messaged me and said, hey, can you overlay the chat? I thought I would try it. If it's rough, or if it's not enjoyable, or if I can change it in any way, Stu, I want to know. So. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Actually, Derby, I didn't even have it purchased yet. I had that in my plan to put that in, but like the day I got the hitting screen, I still didn't have a border around it even. I didn't have the money putt turf, but everybody, the kids, all of us were so excited to play that we just started hitting. We weren't even playing GSPro. And I was like, he can't hit it over there. Well, he like hit the ground twice. He's only 4. And he got frustrated, so then, you know, he hit it and missed. By now he's already turned his body, and I'm sitting on the chair looking at my phone, and then he goes wham, and it just goes right that way. The blue's distracting. What if I go black? Would black be better? Black be better probably. You're gonna have to get Antenna, who had black in mind in the first place, to give me the HSV values for black. I forget what they are. Is it 255 all the way across? I think it is. If it is, we're gonna black and more transparent would probably work. We're gonna do that, and then we're just gonna start the round. We're gonna start playing. Antenna, you were right, like always. All right. So the YouTube chat. You missed the gray. That was worse. Stu, you missed the gray. I think this is going to get voted out after tonight. This is probably going to end up being a one-time thing. We're going to see if the chat works good. What I really wanted to do, what I was searching for today, was how could I make it so that super chats. So that's 255 all the way across. That doesn't look any better, does it? What am I missing here? What color does that look like, Antennas? Background colors, RGB. That looks white. That's 255 on all of them. Do I need 0 on all of them? Or what? Or okay, so what do I need? 0 is black? Absence of light? No, that's not right, is it? Oh, I think we're getting somewhere. Gosh, the chat is awesome. What if we go 90 maybe. How's this? Is this better? 95. Oh, I just saw the word perfect in there. Perfect is high praise. All right, what if we go there? We're gonna go there. Maxwell, you did? Nice. Everybody's pumped about this, aren't they? That's the best so far. Okay, so we're at the best so far. That feels like a good place to be. And if this gets voted off come end of the night to where we're not using it, that's fine. All right, let's go play. I'm gonna go to, we'll go to Sim Golf Tournaments. We'll go to the Par 3 Winter Tour. And if I could show you guys what's going on here. Par 3 Winter Tour. We've got Saturday pins, soft, normal. We're at 700 elevation. It's going to be breezy, normal putting, stimp 11. I did not putt with the square before this round, so we will just go with it. As if we have a choice. Okay. We should be good. Hey, East Carolina Woodworks. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you very much. $19.99, 20 bucks, man. Thank you so much. That is, I think, my largest super chat ever. Oh, thank you, man. I hope it stays at the top of the screen. I wanted to try to get animations. That's how this whole chat thing started. And I couldn't figure out how to get animations. I think I need to use a whole different software to do it. But it should stay up top. So that's kind of cool. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thanks everybody for just being here and creating the chat and the nightly communication, little community we got going here. I appreciate it. All right, let's play some golf. I always feel more pressure when I get people are kind like that. So we do need to link up and play some golf. We definitely do. We'll have to figure out how to do that. We've been talking in the chat about getting joining up with some people on the stream, like maybe doing a 2v2 type thing. If we can get a couple guys with Discord and a Discord lobby, I could stream it and we could just pump it in through my computer through Discord. I don't use the swing cam a lot. It's at a weird angle, Cole Turbs. It's so low. The impact replay I like. I like the impact replay a lot. But how's the square feeling? You have an R10, wanting a camera unit. The square is fun, and I don't know. I've really enjoyed the square. It's not as accurate as my MLM2 Pro, but it's pretty darn accurate. I mean, I don't know that it's at a place where it's so inaccurate that it makes the playing experience unenjoyable. Now, if you were trying to like tune yourself in and really work on your swing and get really deep into the numbers, this isn't going to win the highest accuracy rating of all launch monitors. I think everybody knows that just based on price, but it's pretty impressive for the dollar sign on it. It's actually very impressive. All right, so 6 miles an hour in, we're on the square. We got wind in our face. I got to club up. I got to hit a 7-iron for sure. Normally I think I could hit 8. Square will get as accurate. So the thing about square is they're doing some cool stuff. A lot of, I think, what I understand is a lot of it's AI learning, basically. They're doing like high probability modeling because they only have, is it 2 cameras? Tom A, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I've got to reply to that and like it. Thank you guys. Sincerely, thank you. Tom, I appreciate that. I'm glad it's been helpful. What was the bet? All right, 157. Appreciate that. All right, 157. Let's try to get through this wind here. That felt good. Get up there. What's crazy is toucans, there's a lot of guessing what's going on with the square. Yeah, so it is a lot of guessing, but it's impressive. Like, I mean, think about even just like the AI chat models. That's how I view it, and maybe I'm not viewing it correctly. But if you think about like language learning models, they're just taking feedback, millions of data points of feedback, and they're able to predict the very next word based on just one word prior. I think a lot of what they're doing is using predictive modeling a lot more, whereas the expensive launch monitors are using actual measurement, you know. But after their last update, you could feel a change in it. $5 front, $5 back match play. I love it. That would be cool. That triple one make a hole in one. One of these nights, dude, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going back to the Bryson house because I do have it on there. We asked the other night, does everybody have it on there? It looks like it's back in the challenges section on GSPro now. Okay, downhill 1, 11 feet. Let's go with that. Yeah, downhill 1, 11 feet. Birdie on the first. Let's go. Excited for PGA show. I wish I could go. It's like conflicting with time. I did look at it, Stu. I even contacted them, and they did say I qualify as a creator and could go. It just, the timing doesn't work out. But I'm excited to hear what comes of it. That's for sure. I literally have the best sim. Thanks, East Carolina. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I inspire people to build their own. I started with really nothing, and I got to finish putting out all that. But nice start, yes. My issue is they don't have a baseline to compare it to. If they had a machine hitting thousands of shots against maybe a TrackMan, yeah. But Smeevox, you can do some things too. Like they can. I mean, they're getting the range of possibilities off of every shot. And yeah, you're right. I mean, how are they getting the actual? I don't know. But they could compare them to Maxwell. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Couldn't they compare them to just the other people's algorithms? So if they're taking someone else with high measurement accuracy, and when they could just remove all the, so say another launch monitor took 6 measurements, and this one takes 2. Couldn't they use the feedback from another launch monitor and say, hey, remove those 4 measurements and now let's try to correlate these 2 into the same result pattern? There's got to be people way smarter than us that are figuring that out. But it's pretty impressive with a 2-camera unit how far they've gotten with this. My kids like the square. They like it for this thing. They like this thing, which is pretty cool. It's like that. You play golf without actually hitting the ball because they don't ever chunk a shot. They don't ever stub it into the ground. So, yeah, you can check it out tomorrow. Thanks, Maxwell. Any first timers? There are first timers. Yeah. First timers and first timers with super chats. It's been pretty cool. I've never had an orange super chat, so that's awesome. All right, 119. Wind off the right. I'm actually going with my 130 club here. I'm going to swing a little easy. Too easy, I think. Go. Is the gameplay laggy at all, or is it going? It's going through fine, isn't it? Yeah. All right, chipping on the square has been actually really felt good. So let's make that true here. 15. I'm gonna go with the lob wedge actually. Chip it a little softer. Benoit, first timer. Rick Fernandez, nice to see you. In Habe the square. I think he means I love the square. No, I don't know. Irons and wedges. 5 woods. Your woods are off a little bit. Yeah. All right, 15 yards. Bite. I didn't have any spin on that. I did kind of eyeball it. But it is easy. Like it just, there's a green light in the middle. You put the ball on, it lights up, so you can see it there. They're going to add feedback on the actual, on GSPro for the open API, and we should be getting the ball ready indicator on the bottom here pretty soon. Right there, uphill 5 inches, 22. So this is like a 28 footer. Come on. Ah, we dropped one. All right, we're still even. K-Dubs, good to see you. You're 1 hour from Tobacco Road? That would be sweet. So Tobacco Road, is it public then? Like, what's it like? How is it difficult to get on Tobacco Road? $171. Wind in, so let's see here. It's gonna play, should play like 185. I'm gonna hit 6 iron. The public 265 around. I mean, what golf course isn't 265 around anymore? I don't love that, but it's, golly, any of the nice ones anymore, they get good money for it. Sometimes depressing, but I would pay that though. After watching Luke Kwan play it on YouTube, I would play it. All right, 171. Oh. If it goes a little, could be good. Get up there. They're too soft, aren't they? That ain't bad though. You got you? Oh man, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. What's the golf season like there? What's the golf season like out east? You got a little bit more time, don't you, than most? I mean, like in South Dakota, it's 0 degrees today. I'm sure it's not golf season there right now, but you guys stay a little bit more mild, don't you, on the coast? Or is that a stupid statement? All right. So this one does not break much, but it also breaks every direction, it looks like. It doesn't break much, but it breaks all directions. We're gonna go there. Yeah, it's cool. Mornings around 35. Yeah. Uh, 21 feet. Break, break, break. Oh, it's not gonna sit there. Stop, stop, stop. Have I seen improvements? You know, Coulter, last year I felt like my putting improved a ton and my under 100 yard shots, 130 to 100, improved a ton. I got a new driver last year and I've struggled in the sim and out of the sim with driving, but I just played down in Arizona and played really well. It was fun to go down there and play well after not playing outdoors since September. So I do feel like my game has improved, to be honest. Let's see here. Lie, he says. Lie. Oh, he's correcting his old statement. No, he's telling me I'm lying. Lies. All right, 118. But I think I did struggle a little bit with getting aligned outdoors, and then with yardages. You know, you get kind of, maybe somebody else can relate to this or speak to it, but you get kind of used to your yardages in the sim, and you're playing different elevations, and it's not the same as outdoors. You get outdoors and it's like, you know, it's 95 degrees and, you know, humid, the ball's traveling different. So I did have some times where I was like airmailing them perfectly over the flag, 10 yards over the green, or, you know, things like that. That's what she said, Bart. All right, 118. Slope ring rangefinder, I don't actually. My rangefinder is like from 06. It's old. Everybody seems to have them now though. Get in, go a little bit. Too much spin. I'm putting with the square, so everything's on the square. White ball equals square. Yeah, you're right. It's approximately 20 by 20, Bart. So it's not. I would take a couple more feet that way if I could. Ideally, I think if I get 25 by 25, if I were ever to build a new room, I would. But no, I couldn't be more pleased with how this turned out. If you want accuracy, yeah, I think you're right, Herb. Next best GC2, probably, yeah. And then the BLP is good, but subscriptions, there's a lot of good ones. All right, 11 feet, uphill, 0. Go in. There we go. Putting on this thing is awesome. I'll agree with you, Bryce. I will agree with you. 10 feet putt. That was a 10-foot putt. All right, so we're back to 1 under. I would love to know how many weeks less, who I think is like the number 1 or 2 in the world. Your setup would not work for me lefty here. K-Dub, I'll get an overhead unit. We'll get the stance mat will go right. We'll put the hitting strip right here. You'll hit from here. And I'll hit from here. You'll be good. It'll be good. I can fit left and right in here, but not without. Only if I use the MLM2 Pro we can. But I do need to move this because these TVs would be in danger of a lefty right now. But no lefties wanted to be my friend, so it's right-hand bias in this sim. I say that, but my wife's left-handed, but she golfs right-handed. So, all right, 109. I was saying about Les, the leader of this tournament. I would love to see how many weeks Les has won the par 3 event. I feel like it's every week. 109. Oh, did I wait too long? I think I waited too long. Or did we have our first square? We had our, I waited too long. That was hit good too. Okay. So this has happened a couple times. It's like if we wait too long in the square, every now and then I get a little disconnect. But the good thing about Square is they seem to update their stuff like every week. And when this happens, I have to go back to the PC and connect it. So I will show you here what I have to do. Let's see here. Copy that and paste it. Right? I think so. Oh, you guys already see it because of that one. Okay, there we go. I think one thing I've got to do here, so you'll see on this, it disconnects off the API. So what we have to do is Square. Every now and then it disconnects. I've got to go into settings. And I don't know, Bryce, if you're having this happen to you. We got to go to settings, game, reset the connect, and then save and exit. Do you even reset connect, Bryce, or no? So when you reset connect, you get this connector comes up, and then you go back to the square screen. We hit connect, find the square golf, and connect. And we should be good now. I believe that's the case anyway. All right, off 10 seconds, kind of sucks, yeah. You open the transition by the R50 and the bugs are worked out. 10 months to a natural sim, price, nope. Oh, so you don't do that, okay. So you just go off on. Crazy how many lefties there are now. Just off on the launch monitor, back and connect. Okay, all right, back at it. So they've got that, but they keep coming out with updates like all the time. So I have all the faith in the world that Square will push that through. They seem to constantly work on things. And they've got a report error function right on the connector. It felt just as good as the last ones did, I feel like, so we'll see. Oh, I didn't aim for wind. Sit there. After only 2 weeks, you've already doing better than chopping wood. There you go. Okay. See if we can't putt like we did last night. I putted really well last night. Anybody? I did choke on the Spencer course that I wanted to play well at. I kind of choked. I will admit that. But what do you do? I hit my own hosel. It was tragic. Where is the chat window at? So we'll go Control Shift T. I gotta put that on top. Keep losing my chat. All these disconnections, what they do for me. Okay, so this one breaks. We're uphill 3 inches. So when we're uphill 3 inches, I usually add 3 feet to the putt, or how it feels. So 25 feet. Breaking left a lot. We're gonna go there. Parry, oh, there was? Well, that's awesome. All right, 22 feet, 25 feet. Break, break, break. I played way too much. Not bad, though. We got to get closer than 25 feet, I think, is the lesson. All right, we're 1 under through 5. You're running through your phone to a 55 on the wall. A lot of people do that. I did that to start. Okay, 176. Wind off the left. I think we're gonna do it again. We'll go 6 iron again. I just feel like I have to club up, and I don't until I get some premium. I don't know if anybody's tested the premium square golf balls, if they're any better with the ball speed. But I feel like I can't get the ball speed. That's my only downside, I would say. All right, 176. I hit that a little chunky. Go. All right, we got there. I'm glad I had the 6 in my hand. Get in the circle. All right. The pattern is different on the premiums? Probably because they're using a different algorithm, do you think? Is that why? Is it actually even measuring speed? I'm starting to wonder. No, I don't know. Or maybe, that's weird. It's different on the premiums. Huh. More spin than anything. Could just, I've only played a few, I haven't played a ton of times with it. Probably like 6 GSPro rounds or so with it. So I haven't probably given it a fair shake. It could be that I wasn't warmed up and I just haven't had full balls. It takes me a while to get warmed up in the sim. DJ, hey man, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. All right, we got to make this 9 feet 1. Come on, for the super chat. Get in there. Yes. Thank you, DJ. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, thank you. You guys are being so generous. I appreciate it very much, really do. DJ hung around last night with me while I played. It was good to have him. He was one of the last ones keeping the chat alive in the wee hours out on the Harvester course. So I appreciate it very, very much. Okay, 160, wind at our back. With the wind, I think we can get 8-iron there. And normally this would be an 8-iron, but let's see how it goes. Kirkland V3B ball is out, and the tests have put it right with almost exactly. Did they do the annual like the what do you call it, comprehensive ball test? Ant? I'll have to check that out. Similar to the one that I used for the Rapsodo review. Did they do that one, the robot one? Derby, thank you, man. I'm determined to like all these, and Derby has done. This is you've been here since the beginning too. Thank you so much. I can't. Oh, you can't reply. So certain ones I can't reply to. I can't reply to them. I just love it. Well, I did. Thanks, Derby. Okay, 160. Gonna need to add a like button. Yeah, I probably. Smeebox has always got the good idea. He's fixed my driving. That was like a super suggestion that he helped me with. All right, 160. Oh, I like it. Oh, maybe not. The carrier raw doesn't look good. Go. It felt good. Get up. The thoughts in my head when they come out loud. Imagine all the ones that I don't say. Just like a crazy person on the golf course. It was. And in Maryland for sure. Yeah, you're another hour behind me. So Pro V1 almost 6, Kirkland 187. Yeah, it hardly makes sense anymore. With the way that the balls cost anymore. I feel like the Pro V1 price has kind of like stopped going up, but they do talk about the Pro V1 being like the most consistent ball in manufacturing though, right? Something like about that, like their quality control is one of the best. All right, 23 feet. Let's make this. Come on. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. We have been rolling the rock the last few rounds. I feel like I made 100 feet of putt yesterday at Spencer. That was pretty cool. That was for you, Derby and DJ. Got 2 super chats out there making bombs. Yeah, you don't need to hit a $6 ball in the woods. That is so true. It's the worst. Okay, 116. How do you play wind on GSPro? What do you guys do for wind as far as like your mental adjustment on GSPro? Are you adding 1 yard for every mile per hour? What do you have what's your guys' thoughts on that? Like right now, I just look at this as a 121, and then it's uphill 5, so 126. Are you guys viewing it in the same way? 116. Be good. Stay there. Let's go. So, with you, Ant, yeah. If you had 1 round of golf to play, what ball would you play? That's a good point. What ball would you play? I feel like for the ball for me with trust factor is Titleist. Titleist is the ball that when I look at it, I trust and think this is a good ball. But after looking at the results from last year and finding out like the Wilson Model X was the most, or 2 years ago, Wilson Model X was like the most accurate golf ball, and I totally rethought about it. I'm like, wait a minute, it's a lot of branding in my head, but I don't know. 10'1", is this enough? Maxfied Tour CGs. Is this too much? I always, yeah, gotta go with it, gotta trust it. 10'1". There we go. We are on a roll. Let's keep this going. All right, 4 under through 8. Benoit, he knows I'm not playing the tips after. Benoit literally watched me get curb stomped on the tips the other night. It was rough. I've had some. That is such a hard tour. The guys that play, I have so much respect for the guys that play on that tour and score well. It's hard. I just don't have a good feel for the putting or a good trust for the putting a lot of times, and then everything's playing firm and difficult. This is the par 3 tour. This is when I couldn't find my driver. This was the only tour I played. Because I felt like I could compete. Okay, 79. I'm gonna hit. No, I'm not. I'm gonna hit lob wedge. I was gonna hit sand wedge. Hey, East Carolina. Holy cow, man. I hope I keep making putts. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Thank you. All right, 79. I gotta get a hole in one or something. That'd be sweet. Still no hole in one in competition for me on the sim after quite a few rounds. All right, 79. I don't think that could be good. Don't spin too much. All right. Yeah, putters rolling derby. DJ and East Carolina. Thank you for those, and thank you everybody for being here night after night. Let's see here. It's left edge, I feel like that's all this is. Don't give the hole away probably. 5'9". 5 foot, even that feels almost too much. All right, we'll just make sure I push it if anything. 5'9". Get in there. All right. All right, Bryce. There we go. Boom, boom. Bryce, did you play the Pro Tour event, or did you just play Joe's? Or do you not want to talk about it? My New Zealand friend, right? Bryce, you're New Zealand, aren't you? I do the Kirkland gloves. Does anybody do the Kirkland gloves? I mean, I don't think they last as long, but in the sim, I don't want to, buy expensive ones. Another one. East Carolina, oh, making it rain. Man, that's 3 tonight. That is 3 tonight. I hope I birdie out. Sim balls, if I had more square balls, I need new square balls. I try to change them out when they start to wear, because I don't want them to rip apart my screen. I don't want to get like rough edges on the ball, so I try to switch them out then, but they do get expensive. Like the MLM balls are like $100, and then overseas they're even more. Felt like a tips tour score. Yeah, it's kind of one of those courses, if you drove it well, you could score, but there was a lot of instances where you could get in a mess. And I was fortunate I didn't get in too many of them. Kirkland gloves wear out fast, they do. Especially when you play Bryson's hole-in-one over his house, and you find you never make it. And you go through a dozen golf balls with dots on them, and a couple of gloves and a blister. Oh, my ego still hurt from that. All right, 183. The way I've been hitting it, I don't think I can get a 6 there. So a 6 is normally 190, but I just have not had the ball speed. We're going 5-iron. Do I have the screen checked again? Oh, I clicked on the chat. We'll go there. A little into me. Go there. All right, 183. 183. That could be really good. Come on. Yes. Tonight just feels like one of those nights. Let's go. What a shot. Might not leave the square if this keeps up. Check this out. How do you highlight the name in the reply? I don't know if I know what you mean. Are you talking in the chat? Oh, just type @ Matthew Sells, good to see you. We are accidentally hitting some shots tonight. All right. I was going low last night though, and it turned quickly. So let's just hit the brakes. Last night we had it to 6 under at one point. I think I finished at 4, but I made like 10 birdies and just had a couple of mistakes. Okay, 145. I'm clubbing up. I know it's not antennas, I know. And that's actually kind of nice. I can hardly keep up with it tonight, honestly. The score shows your driver's killing me. It does, Bryce. I've got a driver crisis. That is actually absolutely true. All right, 145. Again, going a little bit more of a club. East Carolina. All right, another one here. Let's get another one. I pulled it. No, the nerves. Look at that. Sit. We got a chip finally. Thank you, East Carolina. I got to chip in for that one now. Oh man. Thank you. That's number 4 tonight. Wow. Too kind. Appreciate you. So I hold it up here. It's 2 feet above me on this part of the course. Playing along tonight. Nice. I'm gonna be putting out this weekend. There'll be a video explaining the Triple Bogey Golf League. I'm gonna put it out tomorrow, and hopefully you guys join it. And one of the goals of the league is to play the round at a certain time each week, and maybe we'll figure that out what time. And basically, if people can play while I stream, I'm gonna try to put the live leaderboard up, and we can talk about who's doing what and where live while we play. And if not, you can play it earlier in the week or later in the week. And I'll just pick some different courses from around the country, and we'll play some easy ones and some hard ones, and we'll put in some flights and handicap it as well. So at least that's the goal. Try to have some fun with it. Yeah, I got the logo down here. I needed help with the logo. Actually, I was thinking about somebody should make me a logo, because this is just, I think I came up with this like when I first had the channel. I didn't want just a blank circle, so I went with this. All right, so this is downhill all the way to the hole. Should try to just get this on and running. Go. A little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. Good little pitch. Ran out of RPT. Tried to mark your pro view. Yeah, the stencils, Benoit, are tough. Yeah, you need to join a league. Still haven't done it. We'll flight it, Handy. We'll flight it, Ida, and we'll We'll talk, and there'll be prizes. You can set it up that way, so there could be prizes for first flight, second flight, third flight, and they'll be broken up by handicap. I don't know if we'll have enough people to, to do that, but we can also do, I don't know, we can make different games out of it. But there'll be a net winner and a gross winner every week. So if you start developing the handicap in the sim, we can get that going. All right, 128, and you don't want to be short here. We're all just mortals, Ida. You can do it. Somebody said that last night. We're gonna have to figure out what time in New Zealand it is that we can match up with America, and then we've got some from the UK too. So, all right. You like the logo? Thanks, Ant. Appreciate that. I'm gonna keep it. It's gonna stay, but I was no logo designer when I made it. All right, 128. That's a good one. Oh, it felt good. Might be hopefully the wind knocks it down about a yard. Come on. There we go. I don't know if they handicap it. You're 5:50 p.m. right now, so convert that. Yeah. So are you on ADCT? Is that your time? Are you on ADCT? Is that what you're on, or what's your time? Because you're like the next day at 5 o'clock, aren't you? You're Saturday 5 o'clock right now. Okay, downhill inch, 9'3". I think they've got it. Alan, they do have a net winner in the JLG, the J-Leg League. They've got a net winner and a gross winner every week. If they didn't, it would just be Joe winning all the time. He's so good. All right, 9 foot downhill, an inch. This is just a taparoo. Go in, come on. Oh! Yes, here we go. Oh, that would be, can your 3D printer do like, does it 3 feet? Maybe I could just replace the center of the clock with the logo, Ant. That might be cool. Leave the clock, but just replace the middle part. Because then I'll know what time it is, right? The only top 5 are nets? Yeah. Okay, 114. 114. This is loose. What does this is loose mean? Let's see here. Terrible sandbagging. Straight up stripe in the ball. I like it. See, yeah, it's hard to keep up with the chat. It's fun tonight. There's a lot of you in there. Let's see, 114. Yeah, we're gonna hit wedge. We're going with the club up theory. I feel like it's working. No, but get a new smaller clock. Okay. 114. We should aim a little left here. There's some wind. It is breezy. Gosh, I don't think I need this. I don't need this. We'll go with this one. Stu's Crew Golf. Oh, you do have a logo. Getting to be a big deal. And no, Ant, come on. I look forward to you being here every night, Ant. All right, East Carolina, you are awesome. Oh, here we go. All right, 114. That could be good. I might have hit it too hard. I clubbed down too. I just hit that. I was too amped up for that super chat. Thank you, man. You know where this clock came from? 6 likes, Smeevucks. Yeah, you got to pump those likes, Smeevok. You did that one other time. Thank you. Yeah. I've realized that I can't spell when I have to type and there's no autocorrect in there. Oh man. Ant, are you talking? You hawk to it in my chat, Ant. What are you talking about? Let's see here. Down foot 1 foot 2. So right off the edge of the green is down foot 4 inches. You see if you click and drag the candy cane, if you will, you can start to see the elevation change as you go down. So it's just severely downhill. So we've got a 33-foot shot that is downhill 15. So it's only going to putt like it's 15 feet. And it is fairway lie. I think I'm just going to putt it. It's probably wise to putt it. So we will switch to putter. She tried it and lost 97%. Oh man. Didn't she pump and dump it or something? She screwed people, I think. I don't know, or the people that got her to do it. I can't imagine she wrote the coin herself. All right, so 33 feet, downhill 15. So it's gonna play like a 15-footer, but we gotta go through some rough. So we'll go like 20 feet and cross our fingers. Not enough break. Stay there, stay, sit. Actually, that wasn't bad. She tried it and lost. Yeah, that's the story. I don't get it. I don't get why anybody, I don't get how that's still, how that game still works. I don't get how people still get, I don't know. The pump and dump thing seems like it's obvious by now in a lot of ways. All right, 161. We are 7 under through 14. She made $1 million in 20 minutes. Man, that would be nice if you didn't have to try to go to bed at night feeling like you stole from everyone. I don't know how people do that. All right, 161. That last one, the ball speed was there, so we're gonna hit 8-iron on this one. Aim a little left. We got 10-mile-an-hour wind to the right. Here we go. I need the wind to, oh, that is the mystery. So that's happened a few times on the square. Like that's a total misread. It happens every now and then where the ball speed is just like dead and gone. I saw it in Joe's video and he said it could be interference. Like he didn't want to totally blame the square, but I've had that happen multiple times where they're just, the ball speed's not correct. I didn't hit that great, but there was no way it was 84. 84 is like a lob wedge for me. So, oh my gosh. He's got a lawsuit for sure, doesn't he? If that happened? All right, 54. We gotta dig ourselves out of this hole from the misread. 54. 54. It happens every now and then. I don't know, Bryce, do you ever have that happen? I feel like for me, it's when I have a fat shot, when I like chunk it a little bit, because that's what I did there. I chunked it a little bit. I would have guessed that ball to be around the 108, 106 with a chunk on an 8-iron, but it came out at 84. So I feel like that's when it happens if it does. All right, 54. Clean it up. 54. That just didn't go. I didn't hit a good shot there. Okay, well, don't let this steal the momentum. We are still very much alive. Let's try to make this. Move to the next one. Okay, I guess normally, yeah, normally mine, when I get a little under it, reads really low. Yeah, and it's not the only launch monitor out there that, I even have it with my MLM2 Pro. If I hit the ground first, every now and then it just feels like it totally misreads it. but it's very rare on the MLM2 Pro. I've had it happen on the Square many times. Okay, 33 feet, basically flat. We're going to trust that it breaks this much. Come on. Biggest, no! Oh, I thought I was going to get out of jail there. Oh, man. Ah, I've been thinking about it, East Coast. I've been thinking about it. Or East Carolina, I mean. Oh, I thought I made that. That would have been sweet. All right. 166, wind off the right. So round 2 of this, we shouldn't have breezy weather, which that'll be nice. We won't have to play these big draws and hooks. All right, 166. Yeah, that looked so good. I love putting on the square, honestly. That's one of my favorite parts of it. 165. Boy, don't chunk it on the square. I've chunked those last 2 were chunky, but it takes off so much yardage when you do. 54, 56, 58. We'll say GS is much harder and much more real than E6. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played a lot of E6. I played the demo period of it. I actually hooked my MLM2 Pro up to it on the PC. All right, where's PDN at when you need him? He's calls out all the flops. Throw this one up there. We'll go right there. Probably reading like a chunk on the course. Yeah, probably is. Come on, we want it to not read that. All right, flop Adopolis. Roll out. Go, go, go. Not bad. I should do this earlier in the night. Got to open up this window. Pressure's starting to get to me, East Carolina. No. I've missed 2 greens. Just all the projectors, computers, everything make it so hot in here some nights. All right, this doesn't break, does it? Does anybody think it breaks? Go right there. 10'5" uphill, 2 inches. No! All right, we're moving backwards. This is not the way we're supposed to go. Do I have to pay you now, East Carolina? For bogeys? All right, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. 102. It does suck. Like when you have a mystery, it like mentally gets in your head. It kills the momentum a little bit. So we just got to get that. We got to get the momentum back. 102. There we go. This is a good one for that. Good one for the. There we go. 102. A little bit more. Don't go back. It could have probably hit 1 club up there, but all right. 5 under. This breaks left, and then it just starts to go right on me at the end. I'm gonna go right there. I think it should move. There we go. Should move another ball left at the start and then start coming back. It's 23 feet, uphill 1. Come back. We had it. We just got to hit it. Zexio, isn't Zexio like $1 million for a club or a golf ball or for everything that's involved with it? Gotta get a water quick. Love your 5 hybrid, much easier to hit. That's a good poke, Ida. You're definitely a 5 if you're hitting it 230. You're probably lower than that. I think you're sandbagging me. Stuart, I like the logo. Pretty awesome. It's that one misread. That's what's got me flustered. I got to get over it. I had that misread, and then I missed the green. I'm over it though. I'm already over it. I'm not even thinking about it, Derby. All right, 111. Wind with us. We're gonna go. Got to give you 10 strokes. I don't know about that. I don't think I can give anybody 10 strokes is so much. All right, 111. Wind helping off the left. Here we go. Go. We're just short. What do we play after this? Tips round? No, I'm playing round 2 of this. I'm gonna see how high we can get into this scoreboard. I could do the tips tour though, Bryce. We could suffer through it. If I can get on tomorrow and you're having a crack at the tips, you should. It's kind of fun to suffer sometimes. All right, 11 yards, a little chip here. Go in. Oh! I thought we were going to get it all back right there. Momentum on my side. Oh, man. I was thinking about that $5 super chat, East Carolina, right off the face. 153. 153. All right, now the juice. Okay, we got some energy back. Got some energy back. Tides are turning. Almost on that one. Okay, 153. Here we go. Get back there. There we go. So far the best you've had is 200. Got a few shots with a normal undotted. I will do it after the round just because it's competition, but between this and the next round I'll hit the range just for a couple shots and we'll do it, Anthony. Absolutely. It does send a shot in. I think we found it was kind of inconsistent. We were hitting with Rapsodo balls one night, but it kept giving us 0 spin. So every ball went straight. It was kind of a cheat code. All right, here we go. Right there. That's it. All the break is at the beginning. Once it gets to the hole, it's not going to break. So we got to get it over there and then I want to go right between, oh, right there. I think that's it. No, it's not. All right, 20 feet, uphill 8. I just don't have very much comfort here in this line. I want to go right there. There we go. Here it is. Got it. $30 feet. Go! I pushed that. That was That was so close. Oh, that was the last hole. All right, 5 under. We're gonna play round 2 here quick. Alan is the old. You guys are calling each other old in the chat now? Are we fighting over who's oldest? 3 bogeys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 birdies. 5 under. We could get to the top 10 if we shot 5 under in the next round. Okay, let's see here. You guys look at, I saw a clip on the Tiger League and it made me, it looked pretty cool. Okay, so Sunday pins this time, but we're normal with calm wind. I like calm wind. And heck, we're gonna go right into it. We're gonna we'll hit dot balls after this. We'll hit dotted balls after this. Just became a grandpa at 42. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hit one with the putter. Yeah, I saw a clip of Tiger hitting into it. It's pretty wild, and it looks like they got the bunkers too. Like some different turf areas to hit out of. North Carolina, got a few holes left of me. All right, North Carolina. Glad to have you around. I really appreciate it, man. That's been awesome. Hope to see you back. And I hope to get out to Carolina to play. That would be sweet. Yeah, that screen is insane. I want to get, are they doing, is that the same week as the PGA or is that in front? When's the PGA? End of January? And that's January 7th that they're doing that? How tall is Danny Maud? That's what I want to know. I would love it if there was an issue with the face because I have an issue hitting it straight. I'm getting better with it, cold turbs, but I do have a QI10. I wish I wouldn't have got the LS. I got fit and the guy gave me the LS, the low spin. I wish I would have got the max. I hit somebody's max on the range and I was just crushing it. So, okay, 149. No, we don't have much for win this time. Okay, 149. Top Dre's 260. Tobacco Road, let me know a time next year. That would be insane. That would be insane. All right, 149. Here we go. Sunday pins, they do have them tucked. A little much draw on it. That was a good swing. So these pins are going to tempt me the whole time, but we're going to chip in on this because this chip is sweet. Alan, you know, I never thought of that. It'd probably be something I could easily do, huh? Because the shaft would switch over. I can't putt this, can I? I got a putter in my hand. I don't know why. I'm in the rough. Let's chip it in. We need to chip in. 10 yards. We're in the rough, so it should take some spin off of it. Well, not bad, but it said I had a 2-degree launch to the right. I do like chipping and putting on the square. I think it's great. There's occasionally where I'll have what I feel like is a misread on speed during the round. Usually when you chunk a shot, but maybe that's just reality. And other than that, I mean, it's pretty fun to play on it. There's nothing that I really dislike about it. My M1 Pro is still kind of my go-to right now, and I do have the Garmin. I'm not sure how long if I'm going to hang on to that or not. I will, for now I feel like I am, but we'll see. All right, I can't get suckered by all these pins. I got to give myself some putts so I make some. Alan, I like where your head's at. I think these are all good ideas. I should talk to him. Go a touch. Be good. All right, now we're cooking, as my kid would say. Skip one hole and go to hole 2. Yeah, hole 1's got that giant, like, I don't know, it's like a window almost, like a valley, doesn't it? Look at this pin, Sunday pin. Bryce, you working tonight or today? You watching and working again? Downhill 1, 10 feet. That's a tough little putt here. I think that might be good. Yeah, I think that's good. Downhill 1, 10 feet. Oh, too much. I just hit it too hard. Okay, the valley is awesome. Is that what they call it? They call it the valley? I'm sure that's what it's called. All right, uphill, 1 inch. These pins, Sunday pins. This was so they make it calm, but then they give you these ones. I'll go right there. 7'8", uphill 1 inch. Don't do it to me. No, no. Well, there's not much to watch right now, Stu. I'm okay with that. God darn it. I thought I might birdie that hole. And I leave with a 3-putt from 10 feet. All right. So we're in 29th place. The goal would be top 10 would be sweet. But we got to play really, really well coming in to do that. All right, 183. This pin doesn't look as terrible as the rest of them have. 183. Go. No ball speed there. Go. That's not bad though. Not that bad though. High speed, 200 FPS. Webcam putting. What's my thoughts on webcam putting? Webcam putting is the greatest form of putting in a simulator ever. I don't know, the square is pretty good too. I'm sure there's a lot of good devices. I think webcam putting is a phenomenal tool to add onto a sim that doesn't have putting, and I do think it's a really cool overlay for the floor. I obviously am a big fan of it because I've kind of had to endure it and set it up and figure it out over the last year and a half. If they had the bugs, if they could get the putting figured out, I literally cannot putt in GSPro with the R50. If I turn the stimp down to 7 in GSPro, the R50 is okay to putt for me. And I just prefer to play GSPro. I think it's a good unit for everything else. If they were to get the putting worked out, I would be probably pretty happy with it, honestly. 28 feet, downhill, 0. Okay, here we go. One time. We're just a little off to the inside. Your best drive came on 1? When everybody was watching, then I think I blacked out. Oh, man. Was it beverage-induced blackout, or you just don't remember? Blacked out because you went so far under par? What kind of blackout were we talking here? East Care. 113. All right, 1 over. We're 4 under on the tourney. We got to get some back here. 113. I don't believe that one. I don't believe that one. Chip-in time. Golf in the Carolinas would be amazing. I know everybody I see go out to the Carolinas to play golf, they're always playing crazy, cool golf courses. I feel like you guys have some of the best in the world. All right, 12 yards. Get in there. See, chipping on the square feels so good to me. Like, I feel like I can just picture the shot, hit it, and it does it. 134. These Sunday pins, though, they're not easy to get, like, they're all on the edges like they should be. And so if you're off just a hair, you're chipping. 134. Back right. Like that, off just a hair. We're chipping. We're going to chip in before the end of this round. I do feel like I'm getting like a little bit of a right spin bias right here, or I'm just starting to cut across it. Do you have a 3D printer too, Alan? If not, Antenna can help you out probably. All right, 10 yards. In the hole. No, a little right. See, I open up the face and I just forget that that is going to launch it a little right, and so I keep missing these little chips to the right. I gotta readjust. I gotta readjust. Hoping to go to South Carolina this year. I was in South Carolina last year. It was the first time I'd ever been to South Carolina. I was in a town called Mount Pleasant, right in the bay. I didn't play any golf though, but it looked pretty cool. 164. 164. That pin is dirty too. These pins are crazy. 164. We gotta get this. We gotta bring this thing back. Benoit, I don't know if I would. I don't know. And that's not like even. But you gotta understand that the answer to that is mainly based around being able to play GSPro. That's what I want to do, you know. I think the Garmin's more accurate and more consistent. It's just I can't putt with it. That's my biggest gripe. It has been since they came out with it. Go. We're short, we're short, we're short. We got to club up again. Hilton Head? That would be cool. Hilton Head. It seems like a place that would be a great place to retire. Golf courses every mile for sure. All right, we're downhill 11 inches. We need something to fall. Just these pins are tough. So this is 33 feet, 20, plays like 22 feet probably because of the downhill part. I'm gonna go out further. Yeah, I'm gonna go out further than that even. Go there, 22 feet downhill. I'll go there. No! Oh, come on! That was such a good effort. This is so hard this round compared to the last one. I feel like I'm grinding over these. Just go in your home, man. All right. 141. Patience, right? The one thing I have never been, I don't think my parents would tell you I was born with that, but patience, I guess. We're on hole 7. We can make some birdies still. 141. That's wet. What in the world? 5-degree launch to the right. Is that possible? That's like hitting my wall almost. I mean, it's not that far, but that was the shank of the night. Oh man, shouldn't say that word. That's what they tell me. They tell me not to say that word. Why? I gotta make a drop here somehow. So I gotta figure out. Go there, or I can go back. Do I ever get any fairway? I don't. So we'll go. We'll go there. Pick me up. Oh yeah, that's so necessary. I feel like I owe you back. I owe you. I owe you until the next birdie. We gotta get back. We're just. All right. Oh man. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta check the instant replay on that. gotta check the instant replay. You have to do a lot to start straight. Yeah. I don't know what you mean by that, but 43. Let's just try to recover. Get in there. Sit. These lights off. Too bright. All right. We need a putt to fall. Putt would feel good. You have to do a lot to get it start straight. Down 7 inches. So this is like 11-foot putt. Come on, just a little taparoo here. I didn't give it enough break. How fun would that be, Alan? I'm in. I'm in. I would let somebody abduct me if they were taking me there. That would be a blast. Okay. All right. The goal is to dig out of this darn hole by the end of the round. Let's get to even. We got to reframe it. 109. Here we go. Get in the circle. Sit there and give me an easy putt. Herb, you need cabinets? Cabinets, you're in a good business there. Cabinet business is booming. All right. Putting on the square is night and day. It's 10x better than on the Garmin. The Garmin is not reading putts. They're just adjusting for it with their software on Home Tee Hero, in my opinion. I might be a little off, but I love putting on the square. Feels insanely real. No gripes about it. 12 feet. I hammered it. Darn it, that was my own fault. I just cannot get on a roll right now. Bryce was here. That confidence, Bryce, is 7'1". You gotta be kidding me. 12 yards for birdie twice, or 12 feet for birdie twice, and I'm making bogeys. Whew. Okay. This is a back on track hole. Anyone in construction, raise your ceiling loft a foot higher. It would depend on your truss system, Stu. I've done a lot of that kind of stuff. I mean, it depends on what you can move as far as the roof trusses go. It could be expensive and it could be not too bad, depending on how big an area you want to do too. All right, enough. Okay, 15. 15, let's get it up. Tail of two rounds here, go in. Come on. I feel like I haven't been able to get the ball speed on the irons since I had the mystery. I feel like I've been terrible with it. 199. Trust factor maybe. All right, 199. Just sit short of that. That was not. Wonder if I've got a bad golf. I'm trying to figure out everything. I'm all the excuses right now. I'm gonna leave that ball out of the loop. Oh, my camera's still on. Oh, at the chair. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. If I don't hit this button, it does that. It's been hiding some not so great gameplay. I've been hacking it around. Okay, 38. 28, I guess. Go, 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 go. Go! Nothing, nothing. And thank you, DJ. Ben might be mortal. Ben's might be mortal. Yeah. All right, come on. Let's make a putt. Need something to go in. 16 uphill 5, 20 feet. Never a doubt. Gosh, I'm so let's go. We got a putt to fall for par from 20 feet. We needed it. You believe in me. I love it. I love it. I feel like there's got to even be an accidental birdie in here somewhere. If anything. I feel like I've been getting this weird. I'm wondering if I'm wearing the dots off these things. I have 3 golf balls is all. I should probably just start using the one with the best dots on it. Oh, you know what? The other thing I lost too. There we go. You can do it. Oh, 150. It's like we're on the tour here. All the nerves. East Carolina super chatting me. All right, 150. That was pure swing. If it just goes a little more. Go. All right, we're back on feeling like we've got a swing. Just comes and goes. Okay, so we're left and then we're right. This might be the one. This one's makeable. Left, left. Not gonna. Yeah, here it is. So uphill 8 inches, 27 feet. Oh, that was it. That was it. That was it. Oh man. We just had to hit it a little harder. Every Saturday at 7:45 and you're back by 11. Gosh, that would be awesome. I want it really nice when we're looking to get your ceiling vaulted. That is true. All right, 141. 141. Back pin. So close, I know. No cigar. I just had to hit a little harder. I like this yardage though. Ball speed is just not there, but go. Touch more. It was a good position. We're starting to flirt. We're getting a little closer. All right. Hit right there. All right, like an 18-footer here, uphill 4. No. No. Oh, come on. I don't think I've made a birdie yet. Let's look at this. No birdies. No birdies this round. Ah. Belly. What in the world, man? This is the tale of two tapes here. All right. 131. Killing me, Smalls. Some more what? Oh, here we go. It's the right yardage, just a little pulled. The disappointment of not making that. Yeah, everything going and then nothing going. Same hour. Yes, that is so true, Bryce. All right, 16 yards. Let's do a little. Let's hit a high one here. A little flop. Sit there. How good was that? Those are still fun. Every now and then you gotta miss a green so you can hit one of those. All right, Benoit the Duc is gone. Hockey tomorrow. You're hockey every week because you live in Canada, and if you didn't, they would vote you out of the country, I think. So good luck on the ice. Skate hard, or cheer for your kiddos to skate hard. All right, here we go. There's gotta be one in there. All right, 152. Just too much draw. We just don't hit the tree, bounce in the hole. Come on. Brother. So that's a penalty shot. This round. I tell you what, I can't even play it. Can't even play it as it lies. Can I? Flag line, re-hit, lateral. That ball is not wet. Re-hit it. Lateral hazard. How come I can lateral hazard it and the ball doesn't even move from where it's at? I guess I'll lateral hazard it and leave the ball where it lies. Oh man. Somebody could just go 30 minutes later and do the meme. We were like house partying on the first run at this course. All right, there it goes. 176. 176. We're just fighting. We're fighting to stay alive out here. 176. Here we go. Come on now. Head out of rear. So bad, you just start going for the middle of the greens. The chipping on the square has been impressive this round. That's about the only impressive thing, Bryce. And I've had a lot of chances at chipping, so that's been good. Been missing the greens right on the edges of all these pins. This will be the one I make too. It'll be like, can't make a putt all around, and then one from 60 feet will go in. All right, 53 feet, downhill 4. Go. Come on, go. That would have been cool. Dang near had that. Bryce, I need you on the bag. That's right. Need you on the bag. 95. This feels like something we can do. 95, Bryce. Here we go. 95. I need wind. I cannot hit a yardage this round. We're it like reads slow and then it reads fast. It's me. All right, chip this to the left, just a little bump and run. Come on. Oh! I'm making that hard on you, East Carolina. I always say too, it's like golf, you know, if I just make one birdie around, this is like in real life when we go play like a new course or something, I'm like, if I can make one birdie around, it was a good day. That's all I need. Just one birdie keeps you coming back. I've only got 2 holes left to do this. 7'7". There we go. Easy par, easy par. Oh. Okay, 120. These are all doable if I could just hit the distance I'm trying to hit. All right, 120. Oh, there we go. I think I did it. Now I'm gonna watch. I think I did it. That's it. Oh God, it felt so good. I thought it was gonna be a tap in. That's how it felt. Oh, now I jinxed the putt, East Carolina. It just flew on me. Flyer line. Okay. Too much. 13-10. So in my head, I feel like there's no possible way I can make a birdie in this round, but here we go. Come on. We did it! Yes! Woo! You'd think we just won the course. I'm not even gonna play the last one. I haven't had a hole in one. I mean, I have in practice mode. I actually was playing not in practice mode. I have in local course mode. Yes, I have not in the Sim Golf Tour. We did it. We did it. Yeah. I could sleep better tonight. 1 birdie in this round. All right, let's end with it. One more. One more. Thank you for the nice putt. We got a sucker pin on the right edge. One more birdie would be walk away acting like we know what we're doing. It's got to carry. I need that wind to pick up a little bit. All right, we're chipping in. Oh, we're sanding in. I've been so inconsistent with the ball speeds this round. The ball speed coming off the face. So my yardages have been off. But all these pins, they don't allow you to like land it short, bounce it on, and give it a 20-yard pitch. You got to aim away from the pin if you want that. Okay, flop-a-dop, right in the hole. 14. Oh, it didn't get out. Brutal lie in the sand. 30% it took off. I don't even care. That last hole just made this round okay. All right, 7 yards. Oh. Even if I had to hit the concede button, I would be okay with it. East Carolina. We did it. We got that birdie. Can't win this week. Good thing about the par 3 of the tour, there's no world golf ranking points. It's for fun. All right, 13 feet. Go, sit. Want to make a triple on the last? We can't keep putting forever. If I miss this, it'll make me putt again. There we go. Missed it. All right. Enough of that course. Enough of that course. I'm done with it. I'm done with that course. Okay, that was fun. I am gonna play one more round. You guys don't have to stick around. It is late. Don't feel bad if you gotta run. That was brutal. I'm so glad I made that last birdie. East Carolina, you are so generous. I appreciate you so much. Man, you made that fun tonight. $4.99. That's insane. You're in tonight. Oh, I love it. So now I am gonna go to the range real quick. I'm gonna hit a couple of drivers because I haven't hit one yet. And I don't know if they're still around, but it'll be on the VOD. I felt like I wanted to get out of there, DJ. I couldn't. There was no momentum. It was gone. I wasn't. You get in your own head sometimes too. You just can't figure it out, so you can't find it. It's tough. I'm gonna hit some. You get free calls? Absolutely. Anytime you want, East Carolina. Anytime. You've moved up the priority list. I'd be happy to help you. I love helping people. It's been fun to do it, and if I ever can, I love to. So, yeah, if I can help with anything, reach out, get a hold of me. You can reach me on email too. Ida, you're awesome. You've super chatted a number of times, and you're always here. Antennas, Andrew, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna play the final round of that tips tour. I think we can still make the top half of it, even though we didn't play the greatest the first night. See all the folks leaving till next time. Yeah, next time. I'm gonna hit a couple drivers here, and then I will hit some with the MLM2 Pro balls here. Somebody asked about that. They may not be in, but I guess I'll mark it in the chat tomorrow if somebody has the will to come back and look for it. We'll see. Derby, good night, guys. Yeah, it's midnight, 1 o'clock East Coast, so I get it. Yeah, I looked at the scores today. It seems like there were a few low ones. Yeah, the first round I think was the harder conditions. You're out. I appreciate you, East Carolina. Thank you so much. What course you'll play along with me? I think it's Sleepy Hollow in. Bryce, can you confirm that? I think it's Sleepy Hollow. I want to get these range shots hit quick. I think it's Sleepy Hollow in New York, is it? I believe. All right, we're gonna have a little bit lower ball speed here too. We could switch to the MLM2 Pro, but we'll square it up. Yeah, Sleepy Hollow, that's it. I think they're me. I think it was mentally me, Derby. But you know how you like put the T's in a different pocket or you do something different? That's what I was saying. I could switch, you know, just to get it out of my head. But I don't think I've hit a ball in the 160s, but maybe like once or twice with the square. But the square, the way I chip and putt on the square is pretty darn good. It's probably worth it, especially on the tips tour. I would love to try a Mevo Plus. I don't have one. I would love to try one. If I would love to get one for the sim room, just to stream with it some night and talk about how it is. I mean, I kind of love switching between the launch monitors and testing them out. I wish they weren't so expensive so I could do it with other ones. But yeah, Mevo would be cool. There's the cut. We can hit a cut. Herb, I think I will this week. I haven't done it yet. I was waiting to see how much damage the wife did on Christmas first. No, just kidding. No. I probably will. I probably will buy it for it. I'm going to keep that device. I'm going to keep that device probably for life. Okay, there's that cut we were hitting last night. So if I put the ball a little further forward in my stance, it's easy for me to hit the cut. So all I got to do for that shot, and then if I go back a little bit in the stance, more middle, I feel like we can hit the draw. That's pretty straight. But for me, like changing the weights around and fixing the head did a huge number. Smevox was the motivator to get me to do it. And then kind of working on some ball position stuff. I think when I got the Garmin, that was the great thing about the Garmin, was the club data. And I kept thinking I was coming across it, or sorry, leaving the face open. And then the Garmin showed me I was actually coming across it in path. And it's because the ball's so far forward that the arc is starting to close on me. And so it's really just a hold cut. So if I put it farther up in front of my stance, I can kind of just hold it off and cut it. That drew. That was just towed. But ball position's been a big thing that I've started to work on with the driver, and it's I'm hitting less of those wild left and wild right shots, but there's that cut. Yeah. But it all changes when you get on the course. Like you get on the course and you got trouble on the left, I tend to just block it. I'm like, I'm not going out of bounds. It's like staying mentally in it to hit it right down the middle. Tough to do sometimes. All right, let's hit I'm gonna hit a few MLM2 Pro balls and see what it does for spin quick. And maybe I'll hit a regular golf ball, I guess. I feel like the last time we did this, it read it. Yeah, the ball positioning on the floor projection, it's very, very helpful. It read it. I don't know if it's, no idea how accurate it is, but it read it. You know, I wonder how much it affects the accuracy of it. I wonder if I hit enough of these, if you'd get some wild results off the MLM2 Pro ball or not. 149. Doesn't it have, doesn't the BLP cold turbs, can't you buy it? Can't you buy it? I feel like it's reading the ball, but I don't know if these numbers are accurate. I don't spin the Callaway chrome soft that much typically, but it's reading them. It's definitely reading them. Okay. Let's see here. Angle attack, smash factor, which is a calculation, club path, and swing speed. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the data on the Garmin, for the club data on the Garmin, you know, feels like it feels really accurate. Why can't I? Does anybody know what's going on there? Why in the world? I can't go. This is super goofy. I can't, on GSPro right now, I can't do anything but go to practice. Practice, I can go to challenges. I can't go to golf tournaments. It's been there all night. This is the first night I've had it on there. I'm gonna exit out of GSPro, I guess, because I can't even open up the sim golf tournaments right now. I mean, to be fair, it is the first night I've ever had it on there. I threw it down there. Holy shock! I don't know if that showed up on stream, but I saw like the lightning bolt between me touching it. Oh, my camera's covering it, so it wouldn't have showed. Wow. Hard to do drastic swing changes. Yeah. Nope, your face camera was covering it. Yeah. It like, I put my finger, I could see like the electricity. It looked like a little zap. Let's see. Okay, so GSPro, go there. You know, I should turn the club data on so we can see that. I don't have those added because of, well, it is on. I don't have them showing on my screen, but I'll turn it on for this round. I don't understand why it doesn't give us club speed. That's what I don't get, but I'm sure there's a good reason. You get static shocked in your sim too. I don't know if it's like the floor and then the cold air coming in. When I open the window, it seems to happen more, like cold, dry air. Check your room humidity. Does it mean it's not very humid? I need more humidity. Crazy boy Floyd, good to see you. Have you been here all night? Crazy Floyd, have you been here? I feel like this is the first time I've shouted you out, so I apologize. SigPro Softy, nice. Yeah, I need more humidity. It seems like whenever I open the window to cool it down in here, and it's 0 degrees outside right now, so right now outside it's 22% humidity, and I guess it's 20 degrees. It's not 0. So, I'm restarting the connectors right now. So it's just taking a moment for the square connector to launch up. Yeah, 3 to 4 times, yeah. It seems like whenever I reach down for the launch monitors when it happens. Like I'll get shocked by the sim. Square to GSPro Connect is taking a minute to open up. I opened it once and then it gave me like a Unity error and crashed. And now I just opened it again. Okay, so Sleepy Hollow, top 100 course, round 2 of 2. We're gonna torch ours. Oh, it is breezy though. Okay, so this will be a tough round. I probably will, well, I shouldn't say probably. I won't get near as frustrated with it going south or negative because these are hard. But they're fun to play hard because pars feel good. We're playing 13 stemp, breezy wind, firm fairways, normal greens, Sunday pin. So brutal pins with 4-foot gimmies on hard putting. So that will be, it'll definitely be a challenge. All right, there, it's finally open. Okay, I gotta scan for this square. Yeah, cold turbs, that's definitely true. I think I'll love the 13 stemp with the, so there's a setting in your visual settings, I think, that you can use this view in your match settings, and this is a beta, or maybe this is in beta. This might be beta. It's either beta or it's a setting in the, it's in the view settings. So let's go to settings, visual, and match settings condensed beta. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't. Let's go to this view. So you see inside of your settings menu under visual settings, user interface, there's match settings, condensed view, beta. You turn that on, and when you go to game, your match settings will look like this. We did it. All right, so transition back to this scene. And there we go, 13 stemp, hard putting, which is always the difficult one. We are connected back up here finally. And Ida, you're playing along with me? Love it. All right, let's turn off my face. And let's play some golf on the Tips Tour. All the courses different regarding rough sand impact. Yeah, and once you, yes, and once you figure out, you're automatically beta once you're up to date. Yeah, you are. Thanks, I'm automatically on beta once I'm up to date with upgrades. Question mark, I am. You have to choose the beta and then it will update it and you'll stay on beta as long as you're there until you click like latest public again. But yeah, like Herb said, they're dynamic. I do feel like once you're on a course and you get in the rough, you can feel, there's times where you can feel like, okay, the rough feels like it's been treating me like 20% or something or whatever, and you kind of can play that same feeling the rest of the round. But it might just be dynamic based on the texture that they build the course with in the design phase. I'm not really sure. Am I going to turn on what? Also, your ball flight. Turn on the MLM? No. Should. Square came about 5 days ago. Yeah, they cannot get them in. Late to the party, PDN. You missed a wildfire of awesome golf and then a dumpster fire of no birdies on round 2 in the in the par 3. I would encourage you to watch the first round and then don't worry about watching the second round if you go back on the VOD. We had a lot. The first round was a lot of fun, and now we're going to torture ourselves with the second round of the tips tour, but we're going to enjoy it. We're going to recognize this is hard golf here to play, and we're going to do the best we can. Oh, club data. Yeah, let's do that quick. That doesn't take very long. Let's do club data. Thank you for reminding me. All right, let's transition back to here. So, what does the square send in again? It sends in path. What does it send in? Now I don't remember what it sends in. Let me look. Anybody remember what the square data is? Gosh, I cannot remember. Is it angle of attack and club path? Is that the ones it is? So we'll take off club speed because it doesn't read club speed. So let's go club path, I think is one of them. And then, gosh, I gotta look it up. Anybody know what the square club data path, AOA, and face? Thank you, thank you. Path, AOA. So let's get rid of, we'll get rid of club speed. I'm gonna get rid of side spin and backspin, and we're just gonna go total spin and spin axis. So angle of attack and face to target. So we'll go club path, angle attack right below it. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go face to target there. Face to target, club path, ball speed, angle of attack. Yeah, those will work. Okay, so breezy. Let's do it. Okay. Transition back to that. Move my chat there. We're good. All right. And I got all of the dots on these club faces, so. All right, for Hundo. We already played this course once. Hole 1. Get through it. Yeah, there we go. Never a doubt. All right, so 2 degrees in to out, 2.2 open. That feels right. Launch angle 2 to the right, 3 degrees up. So I attack 3 degrees up. I mean, that seems like data that I would get off my drives when I use the Garmin. Yeah, that seems pretty realistic, honestly. When I hit a really bad shot, I'll tell you it's lying. I gotta find a 7-iron here somewhere. Where is it? 6-iron. It's got to be a better way to store clubs while you're playing. That's what I need to figure out. I have them leaned up against the back right now. Okay, we're gonna just go middle of green, right, Bryce? What do you think? Middle of greens tonight would be good. Middle of greens, and just putt. Give ourselves some putts. Yeah, I don't get that. An 81 mile an hour 7-iron, I don't get that. So sometimes I wonder, but okay. All right, 46. Get up there. Go, 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 go. Happens just every now and again where I like feel like the ball speed's just completely dropped off, but it's not that, I mean, it's not that often. It's just, it does feel like it happens. All right, we got this though. Stem 13. Not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna trust it. That's a hack. I just accidentally did that. So if I can't get it to read a short enough like movement, if I go beyond the hole and then tap it, it moves just barely. There we go. I accidentally did that. Okay. We're gonna go there. Downhill 2, 13. Go! Wasn't a bad putt. Good speed. Yeah, I think it misread that shot completely, Cole Torbs, is what happened. I hit a 7-iron and it only gave me 83 miles an hour ball speed. I think I can hit 83 with a 7-iron by swinging to here. I don't even think I need the full swing to get 83. So I think that no club data had something to do with a bad read. Yeah. Oh, the wedge club data? Did I hit a wedge? I don't know. Maybe on the wedge it had none. I don't know why it didn't. It's supposed to read club data. It usually does. But bogey on the first. All right. 364. $151 with 3,200 spin. I hit it like on the bottom groove there, so that wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Half degree out to in, face closed. $131 up 12, so 145, 160. I do feel like I've got to kind of get used to a whole new set of yardages at times. Look at this pin. This screams, do not hit at me. All right, we better not aim at this pin. The wind is off the left, and pars are a good score on the Tips Tour. Can somebody check and see how many people have finished? If you click finished on the leaderboard on Tips Tour, it'll tell you how many people have finished the round, or both rounds. That's what we need to do. Like middle of the green all night. Give ourselves some putts, and maybe one or two of them will fall, and then try to avoid the bogeys. That's really the way to play these rounds. Because after this hole, I want to see what place I'm in and see if I even have top 50 chance. I'm curious. Top 50%, not 50th place. All right, 38 downhill 9, so it's like 29 feet. On 13 stem, 29 feet, okay. Sit there, sit there, sit there, sit there. No, that wasn't terrible, but they're so fast. 74 people have finished both rounds. Or is that what place I'm in? It feels more like what place I'm in. +9 gets you top 50%. And what did I finish first round? +8, and I just made a bogey, so we got to play even the rest of the way in. Is that right? Tappity tap. This one's uphill. Uphill 7 feet. Downhill 5 feet. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. Yeah, I don't hit these I think it's these golf balls, Tyrone, or maybe it's the square itself and how it reads. I feel like it's just short. So I'm in 126th place, it says, at 10 over. So I don't know about your mat. Does that make sense? Realization as you're making contact that you hit it too hard. Yeah, I knew it right away. And I shanked it. Yeah, I don't feel like I get the ball speed with either of these golf balls or it's the square, one or the other. Like on the MLM2 Pro and on the Garmin, my driver's 165 miles an hour. On the square, I don't think I've hit it over 160, not even once. I'm about 10 miles an hour slower on the square. So I don't know if it's related to the ball, but like when I got fit for my driver at the golf shop, they use GC quads, and my average there was like 166 to 167 ball speed. So I don't know. When I can't hit in the 160s, I just don't know what it is. That's probably the only thing I really notice about square. That's finished. No, yeah, you're right. Because a lot of guys don't finish. They give up. They play the first round. They're like, that was so hard, and then they never finish. 179. Like even that, you know, there's no way. Yeah, like even that. Like I'm hitting a 6-iron there. So my ball speed on my 7-iron is 121. That's what my ball speed for a 7-iron always is. I'm clubbing up, and I didn't swing full, but I felt like I should be able to hit a 6-iron 121 miles an hour. I got 113, that's like an 8-iron normally for me for ball speed. So I don't know. I feel like I have to get used to playing different yardages with square than I do my other one, because I don't feel like I get quite the speed that I expect out of the ball. All right, 20 yards. But chipping and putting, I feel great about. I'm just a chipping machine on the square. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually reading speed or how it's reading speed. I feel like it's almost, because when you go into the Square app on the computer, it's got like premium ball, better ball, and best ball or something, and they go like 5%, 10%, 15%. It like adds a percentage to it as if it's not really measuring it. It's just saying, well, if you have a better ball, I should add more speed. I don't really understand that part of the app where when you're picking your ball, it adds a percent. I should show you on the Square app. I don't understand that. So, but that'd probably be my only thing. I just feel like speed is. I don't know. I gotta get different golf balls. I gotta get the premium ones. Your chat display is very behind tonight, or is it just me? Yeah, I don't know. Would it depend? You're not behind live, are you? Are you watching live, PDN? Maybe it is behind because of the integration. I'm not sure. Okay. Bar 14. Downhill 2. Like I am trying to swing as hard as I can, and like excessively hard. I'm not disappointed with the drive, but 153 is a little bit low on the ball speed side. 131. So I've been clubbing up, but then there's times when I'll catch it and then I get the full distance. Maybe it's just bad striking. I wonder if I picked a different setting for chat. I don't think so. There's like low latency, and high. All right, 131. Let the wind take it to the middle. Be good. Woo! Let's go. All right, we can do this. We can do this. Am I really, Stu? 158. Am I overestimating what I'm getting on the Garmin? 158. Come on. All right, maybe it's just ego. I could just be tired too. I don't know. Who knows? All right, 4 foot. We got to hit this. This would be unmakeable on the Garmin. Let's go. Sean! Sean, you're there. Good to see you, man. Appreciate the compliment. It was a good shot. We've kind of been waiting for good shots for a little while. We had a bunch of them to start the night. We were on fire. And then we cooled off a bit. Now we're playing the Tips Tour, so. Yeah, it probably is. I kind of wondered the same thing. If it's just because of the ball. Gosh, like I would think I could get upper 150s swinging that. I'm like tired from how hard I just swung. It's like I can't compress the ball enough to get good speed. That's why I wish it read clubhead speed. Because then, or told you what the clubhead speed was. Because then you would know, it's like, well, I'm bringing 112 miles an hour clubhead speed. I'm just not getting, the ball's not compressing. So clubhead speed would be nice for that purpose. Because you could relate it to smash factor and see whether or not you're getting. But I don't really understand why that's not one of the data points or why that's so hard to get. How do you get the rest of those but you can't get club speed? What do you think it would do though? It's not going to read any side spin at all, right? If I do a Pro V1, or it could give me a crazy side spin number. All right, 141. One night I had the MLM2 Pro in the square running like side by side, and the MLM2 Pro was higher in speed the whole night. I don't know if you guys remember that. Sucker pin, and I'm the sucker. Right, I went right for that edge and I pushed it a little. Hey, Herb, thank you. Bringing back the super chats. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's been a while since it felt like that was never going to end there for the beginning of the night. We were making birdies. Thank you so much. Oh, all right, let's chip this one in for Herb. I haven't chipped in yet, but I feel like there's one coming tonight. Oh, no way. Oh, gosh. Go in. Oh, we had that. I guess if you say it every time you chip, eventually you're going to call one. But I've been fighting all night to chip in. Man. Oh, that was close. That was close. We made a go at it. I do love the chipping on this thing. I don't know why. I feel like every time I sit over a chip with the square, I can make it. But You know, it might have gone in, Stu, if we were just on normal putting settings. But on the tips tour, it's set to hard. So the cup physics, somebody explained it on a YouTube video once. But the cup physics, I guess, require a narrower speed and line calculation for the ball to fall. So even if you had on normal, that probably would have gone in. On easy, I almost guarantee you it would have gone in. All right. That should cut perfectly. Tyrone, it would be a live video that I did, so it'd be a YouTube live where one of the square cover images. It's me holding the square, and then you can check the description. I try to note that stuff. I think that one I put in the description, like we were live playing with the square side by side, the M2 Pro. So try to look in the description, but it should be under my live videos. It was a live night like this. And I try to chapter things out so you can skip to the gameplay and kind of see it. But we played the whole night with them side by side. And sometimes it wouldn't read it because of the golf ball. But it might have been a Rapsodo night, guys. It was a Rapsodo night where I just ran the square also? Or was it vice versa? I cannot remember. Try to check the descriptions though, and you should find it. If not, I'll find it after this video and I'll shoot it your way. But it was either a Rapsodo or a square one, and it should say in the descriptor. PDN, I'm an idiot. I was like 5 minutes behind. The chat's really slow tonight. That's something I would do. That's why I asked. I'm like, are you not live? Because I have been there and done that. Okay, 216. Oh, that was hit good. Maybe, oh, it was pulled though. Okay. I felt like it was better than that. Still not bad. I thought I was going to chip that in for the Herb's super chat. I thought we had that. Okay. Another opportunity here. 23. I'm this like 11, 14 maybe. Roll, 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 roll. I thought I would get more roll, like a bigger, oh, it did take the speed off though. Took 40% of the spin off of it and 5% of the speed. Dynamic penalty. One thing I did with the overhead, you guys see, you probably can't see it. I lit up boxes around where the different units should sit so I don't have to realign them. Kind of a cool idea. So you can draw, like I have a box around where the square sits. So now when I set the square in there, it should be square to target because it sits inside the overhead projection lines. So if you have a unit that you have to move, unlike Sean who's got a beautiful overhead unit, but if you have a floor one, like me, you can get it back to where you want it. All right, 8'6", uphill 2. Brakes, stemp 13, we'll go there. All right. For birdie. Oh, darn it. It's like I jinxed myself talking about it or something. Man, I thought I had that. You want to see a pic of Sean's setup? He's got a nice setup. He sent me one in an email. He sent me a picture of it in an email. Ben Stark. Bogey. It's Bogey Stark. There it is. Almost swing stick through the TV last night. No, you didn't. It's like when everybody got their Nintendo Wii for the first time. It's like, let's play Wii bowling. Everybody's big old rear projection TVs had their Wii remotes through the screen. I could, if Sean wants me to, I can throw a picture of, I've got a picture of his sim. I can throw it up on stream. Let's see here, 225, we're downhill 19, into the wind. Does a 4-iron get there? I feel like it should get there, but does it? Only because of the downhill part. But can I get the speed? I need to be able to get like 137 with a 4-iron, I feel like. 135. I don't think I will, but we'll try. $131. It's gonna be enough, but get down there, just roll. It's like we knew what we were doing. But they're doing that. My walls are kryptonite. The VR videos of people when they take off running or when they think they're falling, man, that's wild. I don't know how there's not been like some giant lawsuit. People, yet like the McDonald's lawsuit, right? Where they just spill coffee on themselves and then you have people strapping a thing to their head and running off of their balcony. Golf Plus is cool, Sean. I play it, so if you get it, we can play that together. That's actually really fun to play with other people because of the VR aspect of it. Like it feels like I can look at you and talk to you, and you can hear each other. But if you do get Golf Plus, let's play it. All right, so downhill 7, 28 feet. Little taparoo here because it looks like it runs off the green after this. 21 feet. Right there. That felt good. Sit, 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 sit. I feel like I'm 13. I'm just always like, Walkabout mini golf. Remember that pic Ben showed? I don't know if I know what you're talking about. I don't even know. The glove is your friend. I'm so lost right now. You want to see it right now? Is that what you're trying to say? Right now? Okay, so 4 feet 10. This would have been in the gimme circle in a different mode. It's not in this mode. Okay, ready? 4 feet 10. Bang it in the back. There we go. Oh, that club in the wall. That's right. That's right. Club in the wall. That was the one. I honestly just thought you were like, I thought the club in the wall was more of just like, I don't know, embellishment or storytelling. It's just, you know, someone in chat talking about how they threw their club through the wall. It's like, yeah, I can, you know, but then to actually see the club sticking in the wall and it didn't like fall out, that was wild. That's wild. Never seen that. I can share both those pictures here. Let me hit this drive and then I'm going to share them both. .458 narrow fairway. We drew it. Sit there. Sit, 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 sit. We'll be fine there. 154.7. A little bit more speed. Okay, let's show club through wall quick, and I don't know if I got like the good picture of your sim, the final. Did I, Sean? Did I get the final? I think I did. Pull it up right now. So club through wall is, what was that titled? That email was titled "Need help club through wall." Is that what it was? No. Let's see what's here. I should show, because he sent me an I should show just his setup first. Look at that setup. That's pretty sweet. You'd think there'd been like an antler or a bullet through the wall first, but it was a club. Pretty sweet setup. And let's see here. Club through wall was before that. In the same chain. Let's see, where's it at? I hate when it rolls it up into like a chain and you can't get to the original one that you want. Yeah, isn't that beautiful setup? And then, let's see here. I don't think oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I have the most done one I have, Sean, is your, oh, here it is, I found it. Is your floor projection one. There's the club through wall. That's insane. It's insane. That just happened. That's what I would be thinking. That just happened. I think your most recent one, Sean. Yeah, maybe you should send me a more recent one, Sean, I think. Yeah, I just have your one I just have your floor projection one. But he's got Pro TVX, awesome projector. He's got a huge area, and he even got the floor projection set up. So, but I know this isn't the finished picture because you were still finishing the one side. All right, Matthew. Good night. Sorry for the sidetrack, but these things are kind of fun. And we'll go back to this one. Transition back. Boom. Yeah. All right. I don't need driver, even though I'm grabbing it. 167. So we've had some birdie chances. What are we? 8 holes in. We're +1. We're kind of hanging in there. 167 out of the rough. Wind at my back. We kind of just need to get it up to the front edge of the green. Get it right up into here, I think, right? 165. So I'm just going to try to hit something low runner up there. This is a 6 iron, actually. It's not enough, but I think it's go a little bit. We're chipping. Oh, show the one you just sent. Oh, yeah, yeah. Actually have it pulled up too. We go back. Stu has got his, let's see here. Back. Ah, Sean just sent me an update too. Here's Sean's update. So that you got all your sides up and done now. You've got such a big space. How big is your screen, Sean? You got to be full 16 by 9 with that, right? Like 16 by 9 dimensionally, right? So you can do, and then you got Pro TVX, you got your floor projection projector, and then you got your one in the back. And you're like in the loft of your, like a lofted area of your one of your work buildings. Is that where that's at? Or at your office? And here's Stu's house. So Stu's balling. He's just chilling. That's so cool. It's not Stu's house yet. I think that's what he's aiming for. Here's no, I think that's his like a dream idea. Right now he's just getting set up on. You're getting set up in the loft, right? This is your lofted area up here. Stu, he's like, damn, LOL, Stu. Everybody going to Stu's house tomorrow night. Amazing. Once you get your sim built, look what antennas 3D printed a coaster of the logo. Sent me that. That's pretty cool. Little Lego guys. That would be a dream setup, wouldn't it? That's pretty stinking cool. You got to have definitely got to have the right space for that to be able to build that in. Copyright infringement. Should I send him a cease and desist? PDN? You imagine if Stu got some like unofficial letter. Go get him, Bryson. This looks brutal. Like does this thing just fall? It does. It just falls off. I don't even know if I can hold the green. I feel like we just got to go with the PDN high shot and get it back there. I think Bryson's course is back up now. I do think that's the case. It's on the challenges menu. But he killed all the hype around it. I mean, man, if you were in like the GSPro, there we go. If you were in the GSPro like Facebook page, people were like fighting with each other about even bringing it up. Should I get some merch, Sean? I could get some merch. You know, my father-in-law is he does merchandise for like small business. So like if you need whatever, anything for trade show, for sales, for clothing, that's what he does. So I probably could get some merch. All right, 10 feet downhill one. Here we go. It's got to go in. Come on. You got to be kidding me. They're just faster. When they're 13, they just break more, you know? My father-in-law probably be like, what are you doing? What are these for? I don't even think he is aware that I stream. All right, let's see here. 311, we'll go there. All right, we're 2 over through 9. That's better than the last time we played this course so far. I'm trying to swing as hard as I can. I mean, these are good drives though. I'm not mad. But yeah, when they're 13 stemp, they do break so much more, and you gotta trust that they will. And I don't know, it's definitely something to get used to. I wish more of the guys that like are winning every week on the Tips Tour would stream their rounds. I would love to watch it, but there's not a lot of them that do. All right, 141, wind at my back. It's uphill. Get back there, go. Nope, God darn it. It's gonna go all the way down, isn't it? Right, like it'd just be fun to see. I mean, so much respect for their scores after playing a few of the tips rounds. I mean, I shot like 2 over combined in the tips one time, or like after 2 days or whatever, and I was in the top like 20, and I was like, oh, one of these days I'll shoot I'll go deep. I'll shoot 5 under after a couple rounds. That's not ever been the case yet. So you just got to play way more conservatively, and then you got to learn how to putt on these high stimps. So 40 feet uphill, 22. I hate the math. 62. Like that. Go, 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 go. There we go. So if I could just hit the greens in 2 putts on the Tips Tour, like if we could just hit every green in 2 putt and just kind of get your way around the course with pars, sounds so easy, but you're going to make a birdie or 2 if you're hitting a lot of greens. I mean, that's got to be the way to go. But if you look at this, Jay DeBoer, 17 under, and then M. Stewart, 17 under? I don't understand. I don't get it. I would love to see it. It's not that I don't believe it. I just would love to. I would be entertained to watch it. All right, 157 downhill. I feel like, was this? No, that was the other course. Was this that bunker that was just brutal? Get in there. Get in the circle. Kick right. Let's go. Playing with a mouse and keyboard, gosh. I mean, I think technically you could play with a mouse and keyboard. I don't know if you could play SGT. They've got to have some way of being able to tell, don't they? I don't think that'd be the case. If you could do that, there'd be like my 11-year-old boy would be, he'd find his way up the rankings. He can do the whole mouse and keyboard thing. All right, 11'9", is that enough? Let's play a little more break for these 13 stimps. You can't play tournament with a mouse? Yeah, okay, cool. Come on, break, break, break. No! So I just hit it too hard. I mean, that was probably the right line if I had better speed. Bummer. So it's just like anything. I mean, even on the real course when they roll the greens more, trying to get a feel for the faster pace, which is cool. Sometimes on sim softwares, you feel like the hole physics are just set so easy, and there's like something in the software helping you with putting, because it feels like sometimes it just goes in, like it's just trying to get you out of the hole. But on GSPro, definitely feels pretty real. All right, 312. I'm trying so hard to get to 160. I'm trying so hard. 156.2. I think that's the new high tonight. All right, 160 uphill, 168 into the wind. All this like the matrix going on in my brain trying to figure out these yards. All right, middle of the green. That's what we were talking about. Middle of the green. Shattered your dreams of making it. Shattered my dreams of logging my child in to make the leaderboard. No. I airmailed that. Ooh. I got some speed there. Maybe it's just poor ball strike. It's not the square. But square chipping, PDM flops. Here we go. 11 yards. What are you doing, square? Come on. That other ball between me and the square probably threw it off. Here we go. That last one was so much better. The first one was like, why do you do that to yourself? Anytime I gotta hit a shot twice, the second one's always worse. Or at least you have the ability to claim it, I guess. You know? I don't know that it actually is. All right. Yeah, it is. It is impressive. All right, 13-10 downhill 2. That's better touch. Will break in though. No! It wasn't better touch. I thought it was. They're just so fast. It's kind of fun though. I mean, fun being tortured. And bang that off the back. There we go. Yeah, they are. It's just so that was 3.5 ball speed going back there. I had 3 down and disconnect. The 4th was rubbish. Oh no. Yeah, it's something you gotta deal with, I guess, right? Like, my son was getting frustrated. He was like on his way to beating his Operation 36 level one night, and we had a misread on the MLM2 Pro. He was so mad, and I was just like, it was kind of a moment where I was like, hey, hey, when you're out playing golf in the real world, you're gonna have stuff happen like this too. Yeah, the sim misreads, but you're gonna feel like you got the worst break 100 times out there, and so it's, I don't know. So yeah, the sim, I get there's the misreads, they're frustrating, but we also get like a perfect lie on every shot. So I try to find the, the silver lining in it and not let it get me too frustrated, although sometimes it does. .155.4, that was a good swing though. Your clubs misread all the time. Damn clubs, Sean. You gotta get one of them automatic ones with a button. Bing. Somebody brought that up the other night. Okay, where's this gonna go? We got 2 tiers over here. Big old bunker. All right. See how much speed we can get on 3 wood. Ooh, just get. Oh, I didn't read it. That was a low. That was so there's the good break. So that was like a low, kind of bladed 3 wood. That probably would have been about 230. And that was smashed. We got to do a restart. That's this. Oh, I just got shocked. Bryce, so you're just saying you just powered on, powered off. That's it, and then reconnect. Can you use the MLM range without a sub? Not really. You can use it with no spin access or spin data. So you can get ball speed, launch angle. I don't really feel like that's necessarily like using it. I feel like it should be, there we go. So I didn't do anything with the connectors. I just turned it off and on, like you said, and it looks like it's back. So good call, Bryce. There we go. Third one was actually the best one of the 3 swings. 147 ball speed. That's pretty good. No, you don't really get anything. You do get the impact camera and you get the swing vision, but you just don't get accurate spin readings, which to me is, if you're not getting spin readings, you're really not getting any you can get ball speed and launch angle with just the free there's a free cell phone app that you can do that. I don't know that you get the impact. I'd have to look. I hate to tell you wrong. I don't know if you might get the impact vision. I think you do. I basically felt like I determined without the Rapsoda subscription, you basically get a brick. I don't really think there's anything I would want. I don't think that I would want the MLM2 Pro without the subscription at all. But with the subscription, I think it's absolutely worth it. 53, right? That's 40, it says, and it's not gonna make it up the hill. Darn it! Need to hit that like 63. Ah, that's a good point. If you're thinking about it from that angle, maybe. I'd have to check. For some reason I feel like it does give you the impact camera. It just doesn't give you any like good ball data, so you might be able to. I'd have to look. That's actually not a bad idea because you could run the software side by side using range mode. I think that might be the case. Okay, uphill 2'9", so 35 feet up, 49 feet, 85 foot feel. There, right? That's 85, isn't it? Nope. That's not bad though. Okay. 2-putt here, in real life you'd be walking away going, I just 2-putted. So I should be feeling that way if I do it here. 8.5 feet. No! You just got to give them a little more break. I'm not learning. I'm not learning. Yes, you could. You still need a sub for that. So you do need a sub for impact. Okay. All right. Bummer. Yeah, I feel like without the sub, when I was looking at it, when mine expired, it felt like I got almost nothing usable on there. I don't know. I couldn't figure out why I would keep it without the sub, is basically what I would say. $155. Pretty consistent with off the tee with the square. I mean, I'm kind of getting the same readings, it feels like, almost every swing. 180. I know. The driver has been getting better, and tonight it's been good. I mean, even last night on those 2 courses, I drove it pretty good, except the couple times I didn't. But those weren't easy driving courses. I'm counting on wind and elevation to knock that down. Sit. Oh, just barely the wrong club. Yeah, and he plays the tips tours. He plays the 11, 12, and 13 stimps. Like when we played the break 50 together, he's like, what do you want to do, 12 stimp? Like he was just used to that. And I was like, sure. I did not putt very well that night. Okay, here's another chance at it. Another chance at a chip in. This one's severely downhill though. Downhill a foot. And right there it's down. So we're 10 inches downhill from my ball there. And to the hole. So it's only 2 inches downhill once it gets on the green. Okay. just little pop it on, go in. Stop. Ooh, they're just slippery. Is early extension? I think it can be, yeah. I mean, early extension is something I always have fought. And you didn't use the skill step. I haven't. You're the second person that's asked me that. No, I haven't. I need to maybe even just look at it just to see what it is. I don't even know what it is. There we go. Par. Pars are good. We're kind of good. So I'm in, man, I'm in 135th. Is that right? Some other people need to finish this tournament. How many people are behind me? I wonder what place I'm in amongst the finished players. It can't be that bad. There's not even that many people who have finished it. All right. This is going to be my 160 ball speed here. $157. Big old hook. Try to shut the deal off the face a little bit to skillless. Guys hit it farther, often struggle with early. Yeah, I mean, you're going for it, right? 135. When you straighten early, yeah, when you lose your wrist angle early, right? That's how I always looked at it. Throw the club at the ball. Yeah, you know, it can happen too. Like if you're someone that I kind of squat into it and you pop out, you can that can be early extension too. If you're trying to clear when you don't turn your hips, you know, keeping them against the wall to get through it, but it's all in the hips. All right, we got a huge hill lie. We got wind, and I normally draw it, so we're just going to aim right side. Did I go far enough? Go in. Come on. That was all feel. Didn't even aim. It didn't even go forward. I got to do more of that. Just not think about it. Birdie, baby. Hit a shot. All right, we're 3 over. We're in, it says 130th place. I don't think that's the case. Thanks, guys. You got to get up there and just like get a feel for it. Just hit it more often, probably. I get a little over analytical probably in the sim than I need to. Ow! We followed it up with a grounder. That won't hurt me, but par 4, 498. I didn't need it on this hole. Now I got 262 left. That's okay. 262. 3 wood. Clear the bunkers. Just, oh, not the line. What am I wishing for? Get out of the rocks. It did. I think we got a shot. Maybe. What is it? 90% air on these rocks? I don't know. I don't think I'm in the rock though. Am I? No, we got a good lie. We're good. I like that they added those arrows, you know, like the hit arrows, because you can actually kind of see where your ball is centered around using them, which is real nice. All right, 46. Got a severe right heel lie, so I feel like it's just going to come off of that. 24. No. That's my own fault. All right, chipperoo. 18. 18. Oh, I thought that was good. I must have been well, uphill a little. Birdie, we need to make this. Birdie and then catastrophe strikes. All right, we're playing a little more break. Is that even a little more? Playing a little more break, a little more touch. We're gonna make it. Come on. Oh, a little more touch, I might have had it. Ah. Get high on the birdie and then you do this. This is golf. This is golf. There we go. All right, we got out of there. 5 over. Struggling with the slice when they start playing. Yeah, let's try swinging. Thought about toe up after release. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes 3 fairways to the right's okay. 140. This just looks like an easy hole, but I feel like last time we played it, it's the green that stinks. Yeah, it is. So like the green's got a giant mound in the center, and everything falls off to the left. All right, 140. Let's just grab one of these. We're gonna go here. 10-mile-an-hour wind off the right. I didn't even see that. Okay, we'll go there. Go there. What happened? Okay. Wish it had shot ready indicator. That'd be my next addition. Get in there. Okay, that was good. That was good. We're back. We're back. Okay. All right, 1. So we gotta have more touch. I gotta hit this lighter. I can take these lines if I hit it lighter. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Yes. We're learning. We're learning. At least we can claim it anyway. We made one. We made one. All right. Birdie, double, birdie. Like the last 3 holes never happened. 17, here we go. 17, Sleepy Hollow, New York. Let's give it a rip. Yeah, 156. I'm in the other fairway. We were just talking about that. It's not always bad to be in the other fairway. Unless you're behind a big tree. Darn it. And then you roll into the rough. That's my own fault. I'm not supposed to be over here. What do you think, Sean? Is this one 90%? I feel like this one's gonna hurt me, but we're gonna play it. We're gonna play the air. Sean's rule is 90% air, nearly always. So we'll roll with it. If we hit the tree, we got to get up and down. It's just the way it is. Oh, I went on the MLM2 spot. I didn't even put it in the square. Did I? No, I didn't. All right, here we go. Warm-up swing. Oh, you were right. You were right. Let's go. Sean the caddy. Cold turbs, that's totally relatable. Come on, 2 in a row, right? Is it possible? Can it happen? Can we make 2 in a row? A feat that's never been done before by my triple bogey. Bogey Stark for 2 in a row. Let's see, I think we're gonna go there. We're gonna remember to have some touch. There we go. No! Getting on the high side of the break though. Pro side, missing on the pro side. I played a lot of break, didn't I there, Bryce? I mean, you kind of get in a place where you psych yourself out a little bit. You miss enough of them low. And ultimately you got to try to, when you get on a stimp that you trust, you don't do that. You start draining them. But it's a little bit inexperienced probably. I don't play the tips tour that often. I've started to do it more. Once I realized, like, heck, even if you make top 50, it's same as the top 10 on the pro tour, points wise. I figured, well, heck, I'll just try to make the top 50% on tips tour for now. That'll be my starting point. All right, can we get 160 mile an hour swing? Nope. But when I swing really hard on the square, I do get that ball to draw. 157.5. I was fitted, Herb, yeah. I was fitted for these QI10s. And I don't know what this is. This is a AV limited 65 gram X Flex. AV limited. You probably weren't talking to me. I just saw the other chat, sorry. But if you wanted to know, now you know. If you wanted to know, yeah, I'm good. All right, let's see here, 147, last hole. Beautiful clubhouse up there. Be good. Bounce up there. Is there enough? It doesn't have enough steam. False front, isn't it? Oh, man. Oh, man. Carry raw 143, and now I've got probably, holy cow. I should have zoomed in on that green. Woo! All right, up and down territory. 25. 25. I feel like that's right in there. Go. Not bad. Let's close this out. 4 over. Honestly, it started around after the first round we played on tips, where we shot, I think it was 8 over. I think I was 8 over in round 1. Correct me if I'm wrong. 4. If you would have said 4 over at the beginning of this round, I would not have been disappointed. So let's see if we can actually pull that off. Okay, 6 foot uphill 2. Want to hit a little firm. Oh, no way! Did I pull it? What happened there? 0.8 I pulled it, so I just didn't read it right. Well, 0.8's enough. Putting, much to be improved on putting. That's kind of the hardest part for me there. Yeah, putting is the hardest part for me there, for sure. So it's a 75, 5 over. I wonder how many putts I hit. I only made 67 feet of putts. That's meh. It's not great. 32 putts. Not the worst day, but not great. What did we have? Does it tell you 3 putts or 4 putts? It doesn't tell you any of that stuff, I don't think. 10 out of 18 greens. I don't know. On the tips tour. 8 out of 14 fairways is pretty good. Average drive 263. Best ball speed. Oh, those are in the fairway. 156.7. I was going to say, I just had a 157.5. But that's not terrible. What is, did anybody look? Let's show you how many better golfers there are on it. Not that you don't know, but let's go to the website here. So there's round 1. Kind of the same bogeys on kind of the same holes. They're, you know, the greens are kind of related, I suppose. If we go to the tournament page, look at that. I mean, they just must. That's just incredible. 17 under. So much respect. And Les is the one that wins the par 3 events every week, and he's always up here on the tips tour too. But on some of the pro events, my name will be around some of these names, and then we get to the tips events, and I got to get better at the putting side of it. Let's go to finished players. Am I dead last of the finished players? I hope not. 53rd right now out of 75. So I need 28 more players to finish their second round worse than me, right? Is that what I need? Yeah. So I likely won't make the top 50% this week. Unless we get some people to... A lot of people bail on their second round. You know, they'll shoot a score they're not happy with and then they won't finish. But if some of these guys come in and finish, it would help. Alright, I'm just scrolling through them now. Pro Tour this week. Did we finish there? Bansager was leading it. We got Lissick, yep. D. Fitzgerald. Or Matt. Triple bogey. 48th right now. 5 under. So we shot 4 under, 1 under. This round this was the round that, again, could have been. We started off so hot yesterday. Par, birdie, 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 birdie. And then we made an eagle and then a birdie. So at one point we were 6 under. And then double par, bogey, birdie. So it was still a fun round, but felt like that one could have been low. Yeah, so I think this one, I don't know how many players. Usually there's a lot of players that play the Pro Tour compared to the other ones. So if we scroll down, out of the people who have finished, I'm in 32nd. And there's been 126 players finished. So I'll get world golf rankings from the Pro Tour this week. But all right, anyway, let's see here. Just want to say thanks quick before I head off. I'm heading to bed. I'm going to stream on Sunday night, I think. Sunday night, so it always gets flipped. It's like it's I tried to scratch my head there and it didn't work. I'm going to stream Sunday night. I got to flip this back, but I don't think tomorrow night, probably Sunday night. If I do stream tomorrow night, I'll put it on at like 7 in the morning or 8 in the morning. I'll put it on there, but otherwise I plan to do it Sunday night and then next week, Monday and Wednesday night. So appreciate all of you. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Thanks, Herb. Thanks, Sean, Colterves, Derby, Stu, as always, PDN. Appreciate you guys. I'm not sure. Bryce, if you're still in the chat, I think you are. Appreciate you guys. Anybody new, thanks for stopping in. And everybody that we see all the time, thank you so much. If you guys liked the video, appreciated it. What a fun night. It was an awesome night. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.